A lot higher than now.
No, it was chilling. Well, I guess, yeah, but it didn't.
121. Say 120. Say 120 Bitcoin was at.
There was a fat liquidity sweep at 119.
Yeah, so say we were at 120. Bitcoin's at 111 right now, and the wick went down to 103.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if you think about it, 120.
No, it went to 100. 100K 9, 100K 7.
Yeah, so on 120 went to 100K, say. So on 120, that's what? That's less than 20%, bro.
Yeah, so like right now it's like 8% or something. 7%.
Yeah, it's peanuts, bro. It's a liquidation event.
I'm telling you, April was bigger.
Alts are wrecked. Alts are fucking fucked, but they're all gonna run it back. Give it a couple of weeks, and this will just be like a event that happened. Or we go to zero and the bear market's here.
Yeah. That part. That's the thing. I'm not ready for that. Now, I've been taking profit on pumps, hear me out. But I still am quite deployed. So now, again, I have to remind myself, I do see a little bounce action going on. But let's say I had to nuke and I had to make a personal choice. And I'm tremendously up still. We'd have to really nuke. Like, severely nuke to have me actually be, like, worse. Bro, I'm like way up on positions. It's crazy.
Yeah, you're good, bro.
So yeah, I have to, but I don't. But again, if you're newer here, or you've been jumping from play to play top blasting, you're in a shambles right now. So I gotta think. Not everyone's moving on a slower cook here. Everyone's on that fast arc. You just got wrecked, right? 100% on a temporary basis, right?
Honestly, I just opened the phone. I didn't even look at the charts. I saw emergency meeting before I even looked at a chart. I was like, what the fuck's going on? But I think it's gonna come back. I wouldn't worry. Alk, I think if you're positioned right, you're in good position. If you're in spot, if you're leveraged, you're fucked. You know, depending on when you opened up your position. It's really, and if you have dry powder, you're good. You buy the discount.
I wonder if this was from the last consolidation period at the 108, right? If a lot of those people just got greedy, held open way too long, and then the news ended up being shit.
Nah, I think this was a panic over the announcement. Plus, again, leading into holiday weekend, we've seen a lot of fuckery play out over that time. Holiday weekends are because the big boys are home, right? I don't know though. I think the mystery whale, man, is crazy. So you feel like it's barren, bro. It's barren. But anyways, retweet the room. We're here. Don't freak out. Bitcoin just went from 107 to 111. So if you're able to grab right now, there's a good chance you might actually have a nice bounce out here. Especially maybe, again, Pepe. You know, might be a moment right now.
Did you see the prediction that October 6 was going to be the top made like 10 years ago or something?
Yeah, I saw that tweet. It was on Reddit, wasn't it?
I saw it on Twitter.
Yeah, I know, but it was a Reddit post. It was like a pop. Yeah, I saw that as well.
What did it say? Just was there a reason, or it just was like
the just said that's the top. But bro, they have that all the time. When Germany sold at 60K, there was a picture going around on Reddit like, oh yeah, we called the top, and this is the top. It's like that.
Let's go. We have Blue Collar, Easy on deck, Crumpet here, Life and Glory. He's all right. Plasma out of the dark is here, dude, and just in a moment of emergency, he came. I love that. Honestly, if you're scared right now, you want to hear from the people on this panel. And again, maybe not me. I've said my piece, right? I think that I'm just going to ride this out. You take profit on the green. You don't sell in these moments. Now, unless you absolutely have to, or you truly think we're about to go tremendously lower. Me, I can't say that per se, but I can't rule out the fact we could. So I'm not saying we're going to hold this line and everything's back to business. I'm saying there's going to be volatility. There always is, right? There's opportunity there when you can figure that part out. But a lot of you are freezing right now out of fear. You're freezing. You're not making action. You're gonna take action. Right? Blue collar, welcome to the stage. We got Easy up here too. Guys, retweet the room. Let's get into this market manipulation because that's what it seems like to Alk.
What's up, guys? Can y'all hear me? I just don't know if it's working good. If this is working good,
Yeah,
is it working?
we can hear you.
Coming in.
Oh, yeah. So, I will say, welcome to crypto. Like, this is crypto. This is crypto. Everybody will give you one narrative, and what happens here is y'all push everyone out that's been here 11, 12 years because we just don't go along with the bandwagon. We're all fudders. If we all just are not moon boys, nobody wants to hear nothing from us. All these scenarios that I hear all the time, like this is going, that there's only upside. Like anything that is volatile to the upside in life, man, just like not even crypto, like whether it's a stock, whether it's a business, you know what I mean? Whether it's a fad, you know what I mean? Whether it's like people making millions and hundreds of millions of dollars off of a certain pair of shoes or something, they come and go that quick. Like there's volatile to the downside too, man. So all these people using leverage, like a lot of this stuff is like, what's the word? Accelerate it to the downside or accelerate it to the upside from a bunch of people using on leverage. So I've been driving. I literally just got back to my battle station. I've been driving. I literally getting everything fired up. I've been listening, but the last hour and a half, I ain't heard nothing. I just asked my son to check some prices, and he was telling me the prices. I thought the phone was fucked up, man. I was like, that phone's got to be fucked up, son. What the hell? Give me that damn phone. You know what I mean?
That's what dude, I thought the Wi-Fi was bad where I was eating with my kids, dude. I was like, whoa. We're back to 2009.
Opportunity, though.
Yeah.
Where's opportunity?
Right now, the opportunity. Right now.
Hold on, let's go to Blue, and we'll go to
Bro, Coinbase is working. I pulled out my dick and threw it on the table. Don't follow me. I don't care. I'm a motherfucking buyer, baby, because I believe what Cax said. I can't believe my transfer went through, and then Coinbase is like, oh, it's all good. Transfer through for the bank, and I'm waiting to see those fucking digits and all those fucking zeros pop into my account. I dropped my dick on the floor of fucking Pepe at 4.9. You know what it is? There's two types of people that are shitting their pants right now. The first type of person never sold anything, so they didn't take profit. They moonboyed it. And the second type of person is the person that's using leverage. If you're in spot and you've got dry powder, you might have to hold a little bit longer. Could we go lower? Yeah, we probably could go lower, but are we going to run it back? How many times have we seen Trump talk shit on tariffs and then run it back on a 180 a fucking week or two later? This is like the third time this cycle, bro.
But we have the floors, the poor to ETFs, bro. The ETFs are dumb. They're not selling. They can't dump. It's the weekend, baby. It's the weekend. It's the weekend. We got after hours Friday. It's Saturday, Asia. We got Sunday. We got till Monday. There's going to be a lot of fast little plays in between now and fucking Sunday. It's like bam, bam. This is fucking turn on all the screens. Shut off fucking Twitter. If you have Twitter, put it on the most useless fucking piece of technology you have and focus. This is what fucking makes Blue's dick hard. I love this.
Dude, are y'all checking out, I better plug my phone in, but honestly, y'all look at MOG, go look at the goddamn liquidation, sons. All of them got liquidated. There's a bunch of loans underwater right now that they didn't liquidate the guys. What they're going to do as soon as the price comes back up, they'll liquidate them. So there'll be another run down. You can go look on Morpheus right now. Everything's in the red, all of them. I tweeted about it. I knew it would only take them two to get out of there, was going to crash that motherfucker. There's another leg coming down. If you go to Morpheus and look, I'm a buy the fuck out of the bottom of this motherfucker. I'm a buy the fuck out of it.
My bags.
Watch my clips start going in there. I'm gonna go in there with 20 goddamn E clips. Watch 10 to 20 E.
My bags.
All these motherfuckers. I'll be the goddamn biggest mogger. You will bow down to me.
Hold on, this is Alk reporting live from the timeline.
That's just a joke.
I'm reporting live from the timeline. It's not good. We're at war. We're at war. Battle stations. Plasma. Plasma, tell us what's happening with Pepe, please.
Fuck you.
Alright, hold on. I'll check back in later.
Pepe dipped to like 5
God
man.
dang.
Candle in the 4988, 4998. It was fucking beautiful. Beautiful.
I don't know what that means, but I like it.
Okay, so I'm trying to figure out. So you realize like this move was so volatile. What I'm seeing right now, god damn, Pepe. So versus the exchanges across different exchanges, things drop different percentages, right? The bots weren't able to arb from the exchanges to the liquidity pools. So I'm trying to figure out
That's
where's
why
your best
Binance
buy.
shut down, man. They couldn't hold it. They couldn't control it. They couldn't control the fucking arbitrage, so Binance shut down. I can't believe Coinbase didn't.
What caused this?
That shocks me as well.
Trump.
What's the
Trump?
What did he do again? God,
Raising
damn,
tariffs in China.
100% tariff, 100% tariffs on China, yeah. But you see the Hyperliquid whale, which the last time they were trading like this, people were saying it's Baron Trump, because the last time they opened like a 9-figure leverage position, it was around 24 hours later, Trump tweeted the tariff news, and they did it again. They were shorting ETH and Bitcoin on a multi 9-figure position. Check the pin and the Jumbotron. And then 24 hours later, Trump threatens tariffs on China. That's definitely Baron Trump, bro. It's for someone from the Trump family. 1,000,000%.
1,000,000%. I agree with that.
1,000,000%.
I agree with that.
Like, without a doubt. Because they did this same thing last time, and it was the same tariff tweet that Trump put out, and it was like...
See, I said that as a joke, being Baron, but it really be these motherfuckers, dude.
100%. If it ain't Baron, it's someone in that fucking...
I will make 100% gains on Pepe before Monday.
Yeah, easy.
Alright, we got Juiced up here as well. Oh shit, sorry.
Bro, I still hit fucking 98
No.
It's back at 1.
Yo, what's up, guys? How are you? But what's going on is fucking even Uniswap is not working right now.
Yeah, there's too much.
All of the apps are
buggy. Yeah, everything. Bro, CoinGlass ain't working.
Hey, Easy, I didn't know you had any kids, bro. Something tells me they make more money than me.
Alright, don't do that. Don't get him going right now.
Let me tell you what I'm gonna do.
Don't get him going right now,
Let me tell you
dude.
what I'm gonna do. No. I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna sign off from here. Because let me tell you something. I'll come back and we can sit around for the next 2 years and talk to people behind a computer screen that ain't got fucking pot to piss. I've got a piece of furniture in my house more than your whole fucking net worth is, bro. You don't understand. I own $15 fucking million in real estate, bro. 15 fucking million. I don't have to be here talking to some snot-nosed fucking kid that drives a $25,000 car and got a $3,000 fucking credit card.
$13,000
I'm not
car.
fucking doing it.
Juiced, not now,
What
Juiced.
did I say?
What do you mean, bro? You insulted him.
Come on, bro. I'm not doing. Listen.
You insulted this man on a pullback, dude.
And enjoy your time with these motherfuckers.
Nigga, you crazy. I didn't even say nothing bad, bro. I was just
All right,
being
so
nice.
Gwei is $274, so we actually get to see what fucking Ethereum solution.
Whoa, okay, wait, the swaps are expensive again? God damn.
Where's Ethereum going to?
Juiced, why'd you do that? Wait, Juiced, why'd you do that, bro?
Dude, I literally was like, I didn't know he had kids because he said he had kids. I was like, whoa. I was like, cool, you have kids. And I said, I made a comment.
Well,
I'm like,
let's
I
make money instead of doing dick measuring competition.
Yeah,
Make
Juice.
money listening to you,
Juice,
and I'm not
thanks a
making any
lot,
money
Juice.
and Getting mad at you, right? Let's make money. Let's not be retarded.
He's gonna hunt you.
I didn't say shit.
He's
I
hunting
said
your
I
mog.
compliment. I said his kid makes more money than me. How the fuck is that?
Bro, he's hunting all the mog positions now because of your bullshit, dude.
Wait, what?
I don't need this right now. I have mog, bro. I don't need
I
this.
don't know, bro. I ain't said goddamn thing. Fucking like Easy's like a woman, bro. That motherfucker. Is
Here we
crazy.
go, dude.
Alchemist kills me.
Nah, but seriously, why you getting him this mad on a red day, dude? Juice, that was crazy to come up here already. Oh, you're.
Yeah, I will know how broke you are by how you respond to the next half an hour. I will know you're a poor motherfucker.
All right, yeah, let's get back to business. Let's hold on. Yeah, let's go. Yeah, this is serious.
When you waste time and argue, I will know you're broke as fuck and you're sidelined. And you can't do dick as you watch us from the bleachers, motherfucker. Money printer go burr, baby!
Yo, we have Blue on tonight. All right, Blue, go ahead.
Lost on my ETH long to fucking 2,500. Fuck it. It ain't going there.
Here we go. I'm gonna grab some Pepe. Fuck it, dude. I'm gonna grab it.
And start buying DCAing right now.
Can I drop this world-ending fucking blockchain?
Yeah, shut the fuck up, you bro.
Hey,
Shut up. Fuck off.
Yeah, you kind of ruined the show, dude.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I like when Easy's up here and giving out the fucking game and laughing and having a good fucking time. And people just ruin that for him, bro.
No, this is, I don't care about any of that. You guys talking and laughing, you're not making money. If you're talking and laughing, you're not making money. I know that you're sidelined, right?
Yeah, let's get back to work. Let's get back to work. Come on.
Getting back to work, can I share with you guys some crazy?
No.
No, not at all.
You have no alpha.
You ruined the show,
Go to
dude.
David's room. Go to David's room.
I took.
I can finally see my margin account on Binance, and I did not get liquidated.
What happened? Say that again.
I didn't get liquidated. I had some leverage open. It's still there. It's still holding strong. I can see my margin account. It's alive. We're going up. Oh, I can finally breathe.
I wonder if James Wynn sold his long that he had open at 103.
Yeah, he's a fraud. He's a fraud. He's not even real. He's a
Dude,
dumb
that's
fucking
what I
fraud.
think, bro. That's what I think, bro.
So here's the thing, is the bounce happens quick. So are we going to get to a point that a lot of people will be sad about, but it's going to range? That's going to happen fast. We're talking in less than a fucking hour. You've already missed the dip. You've already missed it. So you might as well talk about stupid shit that means nothing. Tell me about your grandma and how many times she's had orgies with fucking monkeys. Tell me about how fucking wealthy you are. Tell me about how much money you have, because guess what? You couldn't buy, motherfucker, because you weren't there. You weren't ready. You weren't prepared, and now you're shuffling. And you think the exchanges are going to let the mass wave of people just start sending money into this? You missed it. Now I know. Al put up a tweet. Al put up a post and said, we're going to find out who's fucking real and who's not. We just found out who was fucking real and who's a cartoon PFP that is a blowhard motherfucker, regardless of what your story is, regardless of where you came from, because you didn't get no ice cream. You ain't got no ice cream because you under welfare, because you can't have none.
Yo, who are you talking about?
What are you talking about, bro? Just say the names now, bro.
Everybody, all the people that are up here calling grab ass, everybody. If you cared about people, you would have been telling them to shut up too, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I don't give a fuck. Blue's right, though. You needed money on chain. Like, if you didn't have money on chain, you're fucked.
Alright, I see the
That's what I mean. Centralized exchanges is only used for off-ramp. Like, never fucking keep money on there. Fuck that shit.
Yeah, but you have them linked to the bank account, Cax. You can push a quick fucking
Yeah, but
button.
it's just an off-ramp. Just an off-ramp. All my money is always on chain. Coinbase, literally off-ramp. When I want to take money to the bank, it goes through Coinbase for 2 minutes. That's it. Everything else on chain. Always. Fuck that. I don't trust centralized exchanges, bro. It's fucked. Look at FTX.
So you guys might get some opportunities because the people that maximize these dips, they might actually sell fast. So there's going to be a little bit of ranging. We'll be surprised to see Pepe go back down to 5. We'll be even more surprised. Well, where the hell is Bitcoin now? Because I don't even have interest in it. Really don't care. It's already back to 114. Would fucking be blown away to see fucking Bitcoin go to 100,000. You guys missed it. Back to the show. All right, let's just be silly. You missed it.
All of these apps are lagging bad.
Oh yeah, everybody's trying to
get back in. I was trying to buy Cardano at 41 cents, and
God,
it was
almighty,
error.
what a discount.
Crazy, bro.
It's like, what the fuck?
No, but I was able to trade, but there were errors in Crypto.com. I'm surprised you were able to buy on Coinbase because I was having problems there too, Blue. But if you don't mind, I found Trump's truth post and I posted on the NUS. That's what caused.
Yeah, I see that. Appreciate y'all. Also, retweet the room. Let's get this thing cranking along. See if we can get Easy back in here as well, maybe.
I hope he's working his magic and fucking getting to the battle stations, man. That is way more important than getting into a space. Way more important than arguing with some kid I've never even heard his name of before. Make that money, Easy. Make that money. Lock in that position, then come back and go back to the status quo.
Absolutely. Good call in the space, Elk.
Yeah, anyways, Friday night, obviously in market, fear. Could have bought the fear, but you thought about it. Shame on you. I didn't open this space up for that.
Aster at a market low right now, the 144. There was a time delay for it to get to Aster. If I'm looking at the right, yeah, man, 144s is starting to look delicious. It's always had a lag to the market. Hasn't necessarily moved with Bitcoin. Hasn't up or down. It's kind of done its own little thing. And, we called the bottom at 132. The shit went up to 230. We called a nice bottom last night at 152. And I'm saying that we're getting pretty close to calling a nice bottom. This is why I was trying to tell Boomer, DCA, don't throw your whole nut at it. You got another nice fucking DCA to add to that portfolio coming right up. If not right now. Who else has assets of interest? This is how you make money. You don't tell me how much money you have. Show me. Don't tell me. Show me. I'm showing you. That's the difference between me and a lot of people. Show me. I'm sorry, Alk. I get excited at times like these. I like this stuff. I love the fire. Beautiful post, Alk. We are getting to a point where we will see the difference between those that can and those that can't. And all Blue wants to do is just show you a contrast. You can go back to grab ass any other day of the week. There's just a contrast between those that can and those that talk. There's a contrast.
Sorry, back. Just grabbing a drink. So what else is happening out here? Pepe, Jenny Bottoms out here. Look at the bounce. Oh, damn. Okay.
Yeah, everything's bouncing.
Coin glass is back up.
All indicators, right?
Funny, right? Interesting.
You got to move fast, too. Like, this isn't like, it's like you are fucking an hour late for the bus, and you can make it if you go 350 miles per hour, red line at 12,000 RPMs. That's how you move in the market.
Yeah, if you didn't have any money sideline, you definitely probably missed that little dip, but, it could give you another one, like you said, caller.
Yeah, but it's going to be a third of it, right? It's going to be the people that capitalize on the deep dip, taking profits, trying to double dip before the correction, right? Because if you're really good, there's a double, triple dip from now to the correction, possibly more. But each dip is going to be less. We're going to see the fucking higher lows. And everyone's, oh, the market's corrected. All you guys be happy. And well, congratulations to people that held, right? You don't panic selling shit like this because you will lose your position. None of this is permanent. It's fucking not even October 20th yet. It didn't even go to November. Jenny Bottoms. DCA bros should be freaking dancing the jig. If you didn't sell, you should be buying. Chopping that percentage. Saving upside down positions. That's what this type of market does for people, right? You had fucking direct deposit Thursday, Wednesday, Friday, right? You got something. Treasury ain't buying no fucking meme right now. I'll tell you that. No fucking launch meme off of any chain. I want blue chip memes if I'm memeing it.
Yeah, it's true. I'd only be grabbing real things right now. Real, like, tangible things. But I guess that's different for everybody here, too. You'll figure it out. Plasma, what do you make of all the utility stuff coming out? Your Asters and things like that. You're a smart guy. We don't talk to you all the time.
Aster kind of reminds me of PancakeSwap. Binance was kind of supporting it like last cycle or the cycle before that. I don't even remember anymore. It did go down a lot after the initial pump, like 90% plus. It was getting farmed just like Aster. But in the end, they pushed it hard and it did very well. Probably the same is going to happen to Aster. It might go down like by a lot over the next week, maybe months. And when the market recovers, when the market heats up, it will probably do like at least 10x from here.
Yeah, I mean, it's taken CT by storm, I know, over the last few weeks. It's been crazy.
Solana seems to be cooked, though.
Yeah, I mean, this year's been brutal on Sol. I'm a Sol bro. I'm up on the position spot. That's really all I've done, is I have some spot. But yeah, I'm an ETH bro at heart. And it's been good to see ETH wake up and start to do something. So yeah, I'm excited. What do you see for ETH maybe this cycle? It's hard for me to imagine. I think because I'm in a disbelief with ETH more than like 7, maybe 8K. After that, it seems like can even happen right now, you know? Try not to be a moon boy per se. And I've been taking profits on the pumps. So it's days like today, I'm not doing a damn thing.
I think 7-8K is like the minimum. Every cycle, people shift from like one narrative to another every few months. We saw the last cycle with NFTs, with BNB chain again. We had like Polkadot. People just rotated from one narrative to another every few months. And right now, this cycle, I have seen the same. People were on Solana at some point. Before that was like ETH for a while. Bitcoin pumped like from 20K to 70K. So people were there for a while. And now people are going to BNB. We had meme season. And this thing will continue. And at some point, people will focus on ETH and on meme coins again. And that's when we will see ETH going to like 10K, 15K, maybe more if the market heats up. Honestly, it's possible. And that's when we're going to see huge meme season return. You know the market, you know the chart with the phases? Like phase 1 is Bitcoin, phase 2 usually like ETH. And then we get like large caps, altcoins, and memes at the end. And honestly, we have kind of seen the same thing, not exactly this time, because it has been kind of sleeping after it pumped and hasn't really made an all-time high. Sure, it touched the all-time high, but haven't really broken through it. So I believe at some point the narrative will shift back to Ethereum and we'll see huge gains there.
Sorry, I'm multitasking right now. Solid take. Solid bro. Plasma, we don't see him as much sometimes in person. Cool dude, smart guy. Out here. Pepe, bro.
I had to take some time off. I needed it. I just played some games, lived my life, saw my family, just relaxed for a while. I kind of forgot how to speak on Spaces. This is like my first time speaking in maybe a year. I don't know if I'll be speaking more often or not. But you know, it's difficult. It takes some practice, especially when English is not your first language.
You always speak well, man. Honestly, this is crypto. It's pretty laid back. People want to hear from you. So if the only thing you're worried about is, maybe I mean, you speak very well, where I don't really question you don't know English well. So.
It's not just about like speaking the English, like you need to articulate yourself well, and that comes with practice. And when you haven't spoken in a while, it takes a minute or two to get used to it again.
It's time to come back. I think we have a few months on the way of good, but again, this manipulation right now, not fun. You have to see past that and trust that things are going to be okay, but again, didn't feel good. I was out when this happened with my kids. I was like, what the heck? Enjoying some food. I looked down on my phone. I'm like, no, this must be the internet. Nah, it wasn't though.
So Monday's closed for Columbus Day for the markets, right? So we got to see everything that was separate from crypto money and ETF money. Still bounced off 100 floor. 100 floor of support with Bitcoin. That's why some reacted and responded more than others. And if Bitcoin is the true north, and now we're getting to a moment where arbitrage, that big rock that was thrown in the pond of exchanges, that those ripples are diminishing. We're getting balanced prices across exchanges, centralized and decentralized, But that's just all awesome shit. If you captured that dip, congratulations. You were prepared all this time, all this preparation. You walked the walk. You didn't talk the talk. You didn't tell me about the lemonade that you were drinking when the fucking guy that was handing you the lemonade said, oh, the market's crashing. You're fucking crypto. You live it, you breathe it, you're part of it. We can talk about stupid shit all day long. But it's at the point where we can get silly and start talking again. Stay observant. Keep your charts up. But if you caught that, congratulations. You just became more successful than 99.99% of the people and KOLs that claim to be marketing investment geniuses, because all they did was talk. You go to fucking Mario Narfal's room, talking. You go look at Guardian and all those guys, talking. Why? Because they don't want competition in the order books. That right there was an indicator of who is a crypto athlete and who's a Monday quarterback. Who's sitting and yelling at the TV that's 150 pounds overweight, saying, oh my God, I can't believe you dropped that ball. You just got to witness it live.
Well said. Guys, retweet the room again. Come up on here. Blue giving you the play-by-play. Legendary. We'll see if we can get Easy back in the room. I think we probably can. Let's chop it up. We got a new speaker on stage. Atwood. Welcome to the...
What's going on, fellas?
What are your thoughts on this little event where manipulation?
I'm chilling, bro. I've been stable for like 5 months. I'm just watching. All the fucking panic.
What are you, just waking up, bruv?
Yeah, bro, it's 6 a.m.
Oh,
I'm Australian.
Oh, you're Australian? Good eye.
Yeah. Good day, bro. Yeah.
Yeah, you Australians are different, man. Spiders over there are no-go for Alf, dude. Any spider with hair on it, dude, I'll burn the whole house down. Trying to find
Bro, I
that.
haven't seen an insect in like a year. Shit's all fucking... It all depends on where you live. I haven't seen a bug in so long.
What are you...
Personally.
Are you talking to us from prison?
Bro, what?
I heard they get everywhere. They're in the suburbs, everywhere, dude.
Oh, bro, I'm in a good area. I just haven't seen no bugs. I see a cockroach twice a year, maybe.
All right, got you.
Come on.
We got Animal up here kicking it. Who's made a bad trade? I want to hear. Who dumped their bags? Someone come up here, dude. No one's ever going to admit it. Anybody? Did you freak out? You like, I'm going to fucking out-time the market and try to make a move? Never works. You have to ride the wave, right?
You know, if you survived 2022, man, this was like Benny Hill theme song, buy the dip type event. Like, I'm still looking, man, for a good price. There's still some action out there. There's things out there that's still 16%, 20% down.
Yeah, there's definitely good short-term, meaning 1 week, 2 week dollar cost averaging moments, without a doubt, man. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Caddy's here. Tonight's not the night for a launch, bro. I don't think the market wants it, dude. Just want to throw that out there, man. Maybe Doc's got to space up. Maybe.
Bro, I just pinned Alpha up top. Check it out.
All right, that's gonna be $500 for that. Oh, it's an application.
You know, it's hard, man. I mean, if you guys think about it, yeah, that whole gotta sell with a shitcoin that's gonna wipe you to nothing. I guess that fear still exists, but within blue chips, within the regulatory structure that we currently have, I mean, that like dumping your bags because you're scared it's going to go to zero, you should never have that fear ever in your life, right? And you definitely shouldn't be investing rent money. You shouldn't be investing your grocery money. But if you had a position and you watch that go, what happens when a knife falls? You don't try to catch it, right? In real life, IRL. I love catching knives on charts. That's fun. But IRL, if you're just going to sell it because you think it's done, you really think crypto is going to go sub 3 trillion total crypto market cap before the close of 2025? It's like insanity. I mean, there was, yes, a reaction with the crypto market when it came to a 100% tariff increase on China, but China, this really wasn't crypto related at all. This was an investment reaction that triggered a shitload of liquidation. And then it just started bouncing up and down and just out of control. Arbitrage was out of control. Exchanges shut down. The best thing that could probably happen to you was the exchange shut down so you couldn't sell. Now, it sucks that the exchange wasn't functioning properly so you couldn't buy. But that concept of Bitcoin's going to zero, Ethereum's going to zero, Solana's going to zero, AVAX going to zero, fucking Pepe's going to zero. You've wiped that right from the program of investment, right? Just completely defrag that. Get rid of it. Because it's not gonna. Because the worst thing that could happen in the healthiest market that we have seen in the last 4 years plus, pricing yourself out of a position that you've been holding, accumulating, and trying to make healthy decisions, waiting for the moment to sell. If you were to shut off this phone and turn it back on in 2 weeks, you might not even know this happened at all.
What's up, everyone? I'm glad I turned into the TED Talk on conviction today and buying and selling. I think we called it yesterday. You were talking about, I think Life and Glory was talking about, you guys got to know when to sell, when to have a bag, when to have dust. You got to know. You got to know they were going to try to do this Friday and a Saturday. Other news will come around in a week. Just got to have conviction in your place. I think Blue Collar makes a great point, man. You just gotta, if you believe in it, don't let no one take it. They know you. A lot of us are heavily invested in this. We got here before them, but they got the money to manipulate the markets. Happens in the stocks, it's gonna happen here.
especially when you can just say it with a post, right? Like, there's no legislation that states were increasing 100%
it's just a
tariff.
fun. A tweet.
It's just, yeah, man. It's like, holy shit.
He's like, I'm gonna raise that shit 100%. Fuck you guys.
You got the president of the United States flooding our bags, and all he has to do is just one little post. Nuclear.
Like, I'm not trying to be mean. I voted for Trump. I like him, but I think he's a fucking crypto criminal. Like, he is a fucking crook. He's
making bread. His family is set for life. Couple lives.
Baron set for life, dude.
I mean, bro, blue collar, think about it. Like, if you're that old, 80 years old, or whatever it is, you know what I mean? You're chilling, you're like, yo, fuck it. I can do whatever I want. I don't give a fuck.
He can fucking die taking a shit tomorrow morning, dude. He's 80-something fucking years old. He get all constipated, fucking stroke out on the shitter. Exactly.
All I know is my conviction plays that my Bitcoin and my Solana, I'm not even opening their wallet today. I will open it in a couple of months.
Yeah, it wasn't really a seller's market, man. This is a buyer's market right now, in my opinion. Right? Like, if somehow your asset and you were in a beautiful rhythm and you were going for 10% chops or 20% chops, you were a spot bro, you weren't a leverage bro. If you timed this perfectly with dry powder and stables, good for you, man. That's a nice little gift from the heavens, right? If you had dry powder and stables, well, good for you. You had something to deploy, and hopefully it wasn't on a fucking shitty DeFi. This is why DeFi sucks dick. This is why I despise DeFi. I love centralized exchanges. Love them, love them, love them, love them. If I could fucking, like, if I could have anal sex with fucking Coinbase right now, I would do that. Because all I have to do is push a button. It can make big fucking trades, and I move more money than people's portfolios, and it cost me less than fucking Gwei for Ethereum, and there was no failed transaction.
CW, you're smart. Come up here.
You lot see Trump. Zero Head just posted that the meeting with China's guy is still gonna go ahead. So yeah, he's literally gonna do a 180 on these tariffs. Watch, and the market will bump again.
Nothing burger, right, Brother Cax? Probably a nothing burger.
Nothing, but anyone that bought it is going to be up.
Yeah, it was the play, you know? Dip the market, load up, rip it, you know, rinse and repeat, man. We see that all the time, honestly. Didn't it happen last year, too? So something similar with the tariffs? Like when he got elected?
It happened a couple months ago. When they were announcing
in crypto, I feel like it's years, but you're right, yeah.
It was a couple months ago they did it. Like, they are running the same playbook they do on the stock market. Running the same, and everyone who says they're a leverage trader just found out how good of a leverage trader they were. Watch the timeline tomorrow. See how it is. See the sentiment. You're going to know who just was in the spot.
And there's no such thing as 30+1 rule, right? So all the little insiders, all the people that knew what Trump was doing, the people that dumped large bags could buy right back in 2 seconds later, a minute later, 3 minutes. I mean, that was a very short time frame. I could look at the charts, but, you know, that movement. Now, does that mean that buying opportunities are over? No, they're not. But like I said, I would be extremely blown away to see Bitcoin at 100,000. I'd be extremely blown away to see Pepe at 5 to 4s, upper 4s, like that. I would be caught off guard. But yet again, it wouldn't matter because it would just liquidate any gains that I just made. Like there was like an 80% fluctuation to be made on an asset in less than the time that I just spoke to you right now.
So a quick note for all you new traders out there, man. Make sure, like, if you have Coinbase, make sure you also have Crypto.com, man. Just in case when something happens, whether it's one exchange not working correctly and you could go to the other one to get something out of the other one and you still went over there, just make sure you have some kind of, disaster recovery kind of going thing.
Thank God. Emergency meeting. Belogi is here. Thank God he's here. I'm waiting for David to come out and say war is war again and stable up.
Oh my god, you fucking pieces of shit! Are you scared? Is your balls tingling, telling you to sell everything? Huh? Do you feel like a little bitch now, huh? You got into crypto? Well, enjoy crypto, motherfuckers. This is how it goes. You know? Grab the bottoms, sell the tops. If you're a fucking prediction genius, you could probably predict that shit. But if you're a normal human being, I mean, shit like this happen, just don't fucking sell. You know? Everything goes back up in a few years, 4 years, 5 years, 6 years, 7 years, doesn't matter how long, everything goes back up. Whatever goes down, goes back up. Whatever goes up, goes back down. It's a basic math. Fast, very fast. The move today was extremely fast.
And I didn't look to see the time frame of when he posted this information, President Trump, to market response. You know what I mean?
No, it has nothing to do with it.
Oh, whatever. Shut the fuck up. So with that being said, the number one indicator, the best notifications to have on, it's not James Nguyen. It's not CZ from Binance. It's not fucking Satoshi Nakamoto. It's President Trump. President Trump right now is the best trading notifications to have on.
Yeah, I got True Social. Trump just CTO'd all of crypto. You know what I mean? Trump is now the dev, bro.
I wonder if we should look the increase in Liberty Finance holdings.
Yeah, I'm sure somebody can look it up. Where is that link? I wonder if they're buying.
I say let's have fun since the market's done its thing. Hey, Belogi, so what did make this market move if it wasn't Trump? What was it?
Tell you.
Tell me, please. Hold on. I'm at the seat. I'm at the edge of my seat.
Yo, shout out to live listeners, man. You're listening to the Night Show live on X. Just at my desk. Give you a little commentary, play-by-play as these guys come up here. Tonight should be kind of spicy. Enjoy the show.
Listen to this. All of the banks, I mean, not all of the banks, but some of the banks in the States are trying to do one stable coin, right? Altogether, included. But that thesis can definitely go towards the government, where you see, like, because the governments across the globe are like, hey, you know, we're in debt, you know, 36 trillion, whatever, this and that, nah. But we print money, but it costs us way too much money to print money. Like, it's ridiculously absurd how much it would cost us to print that certain amount of money. So what could be an easier solution to clear out all of the debt across the globe in a span of what? Like, it takes 10 minutes to mint $1 billion, mint a fucking $1 trillion. It takes nothing. It takes 2 buttons. That's it. I mean, obviously I'm fucking exaggerating over here, but yeah, I think that's what's happening. I think this is exactly what is happening right now, today. And the big crash is because a lot of fucking exchanges also are, their treasury is fucked. Like that's why today I think a few individuals are saying, take out your money from crypto. I mean, a lot of people have been saying the same thing for the last like years. Never leave all your funds on
That's just
exchange.
so you get jammed up on fucking DeFi crap. Clunky, fucking outdated protocols that can't handle high volume. Right?
Yeah,
That's like
100%.
right, fuck DeFi. Like right now, the worst thing you could have been on was DeFi.
100%. Because I tried to swap $5, $2, you know, $10.
All right. So $2 time, cool. So here's the thing, Belogi. So I heard what you said, but the thing is that there was no new money printed. This was a transfer of pre-existing money that was fully separate. Is fully separate from credit card debt, fully separate from the banking institutions. Right? If anything, the banks lost money from the people that were on centralized exchanges that were just hitting deposit, transfer. So that thesis you put out there, it sounded like it would taste good with some fried chicken, but I just don't see how the dots connect.
That's what I meant, Blue. That's what you're not looking at the bigger picture. How much loans and debts that are out there that are not being paid today? Compare that to the last major crashes in the market. Just compare it. You're gonna understand what the fuck is happening. It's basic math, man. It's basic math.
You know how many secret laughs I just
Hold on, I'm trying to get easy up here, guys. Hold on.
You know how many people were laughing.
Blue, look at it this way. I give Cax $10. Cax doesn't give me $10. I charge him interest. Cax goes to Blue, and Blue is like,
No, fine. It's clear by your head, Belucci. Here's the thing. Even myself, I did not neglect my bills to make a purchase 10 minutes ago. And as you're saying, you were trying to move $5 to $10. So now that you were saying you were moving $5 to $10, well, I would like to believe that you didn't neglect your bills to try to move $5 to $10.
100%, 100 million %. Now you see, this is just an example, right? This is just an example. Go ahead, Easy.
Man, like, really, is this what we're doing? Like, is this what we're doing? Like, really? This is opportunity. Like, and this is what we're doing. Bloji's telling us how to move $5. $5. Like a sandwich.
Bro, I literally told everybody
a fucking sandwich. Okay, so, but listen, I thought about this, man. I ain't gonna let these motherfuckers get me upset, because what it is they don't want you to hear what I'm about to tell you. They don't want you. They ain't wanted you to hear what I was saying for the last 2-3 months. They ain't want you to hear it. I'm gonna tell you right now. Okay, so what people don't realize, this is not traditional lending. Let me give you an example. There's millions of dollars of coins, right? Okay, so you got a loan, you borrowed. I'm just going to use round numbers, and I'm going to Morpheus looking, and it's on a bunch of different DeFi platforms. This ain't the only thing. There's a whole bunch of shit. Let me explain to you. So you had $1 million in collateral. You bought $500,000. You borrowed $500,000. Okay, well, but you've left that loan open for 6 months, 5 months. Well, you owed $200,000 in loans. Well, the value of the coins dropped so fast they couldn't liquidate you, because to liquidate you, they wouldn't even recoup the money that they paid you in the loan. So these things are right now sitting at a -1 health rate, and they're not liquidated. So the moment the price of the coin comes up to where the value of the coin that these DeFi protocols are holding, when the value bounces, you're going to see another liquidation, because what they do is then they sell the coin for the amount of the loan and liquidate them. So you've literally got, like, I'm on 2 different DeFi protocols right now, and you literally have millions and millions and millions of. Listen, this doesn't all the way mean down to meme coins. This is places that loan money on Chainlink, all kinds of cryptocurrency, all kinds. So there's nothing to. They can't liquidate. You can't liquidate when there's no value to liquidate. But they don't give the customer a second chance. What happens is you see this bounce, the price goes up, then these DeFi protocols, it's in the code. They can't stop it. So soon as there is a arbitrage for, say, Jarrett from Subway, soon as Jarrett from Subway sees that arbitrage point, he will then come in and liquidate you and make the little spread in between. But the market fell so fast, you can literally see all these things. So, like, there's opportunity. There's money opportunity to be made here. It's just in some of these coins, you're going to see another massive sell-off. Like, but what you need to do is you need to see a bounce first, because when you see that bounce in the market, these coins get back to the value of the coin can then be sold to pay off the value of the loan. So as of right now, the value of the coins are, if they sold them, they wouldn't even be able to pay the APR that the people loaned the money on. So they have to get the money back that the lenders put up. The lenders put up the USDS or the USDT and the USDC. And now there's some more of them, but I'm only looking at them three. I'm only looking at them three stables. Now, why isn't nobody talking about this? This is an arbitrage where you make money. You make money. Like, you have money and you wait for the opportunity and you make money. Waiting to figure out if the green frog out fucking paces the blue frog versus the dog with the hat is better than the cat with the hat is just fucking kids games. And just because you've seen this little meta go for 31 months doesn't mean that that's what crypto, all this bullshit in another 3 or 4 years, nobody will be talking about it. You'll just barely hear something about it. Same way with NFTs. Matter of fact, next cycle, you probably won't even hear a damn word about it. Just like you barely hear anything about ICOs, just like you barely fucking hear anything about DeFi Summer, about DAOs. It was like they would tell you that DAO was going to be the future of financing crypto. But man, it's like, but Belugi's up here telling us how to fucking trade a ham sandwich, man. A fucking ham sandwich.
Easy, you came in late. I was literally explaining what you just did, but in a retarded way. So thank you for explaining it in a professional way. Yeah.
Okay.
And Blue wasn't getting it, but I hope now Blue gets
I still don't agree. But good for you. If that's your trading strategy, that's great. But that's a micro fragment of the crypto economy. We just saw Tether do Tether just did $296 billion. It's never done that. I've looked at it methodically for 5 years. Ethereum just did $86 billion in volume. Ethereum's never done that since fucking conception. Massive. Like we're talking like the depegging of Tether.
Can you bring Elon Musk just sent a rocket to Mars, and they did it 2 days quicker than they could. How do we make money off of this is what I'm saying.
I've already made money, man. I'm done. My money's in. I'm just waiting to sell.
Okay. Fair enough.
Like, Easy, you think we're going to see $100,000 Bitcoin in the next 7 days? More than likely. More than likely not.
Okay, so hold on. Could we see a what? 100,000?
You think you're gonna see a quick spike to $100,000 Bitcoin in the next? I don't know, before the closing of this year.
Are you saying that Bitcoin can't drop $13,000 from here?
I think it's going to stabilize. What we saw the movement within centralized and decentralized, negating ETF holdings, which represented the floor of 100,000 support. We just saw data, the separation of institutional money, bro, from crypto money. Shut up, Belogi.
I can see what you're saying too. Yeah,
bro. We just saw crypto movement, bro.
Is it possible? Is it possible that Bitcoin hits 100K between now and the end of the year? Of course, it's possible.
It is. But what do you think we will make it? What do you think Bitcoin will get to before it sees 100K again? That's a trade. You know what I mean?
Yes. Yes. Yeah, and I don't listen. The trade, I believe the trade is long here. I believe the trade is to go long here. The trade ain't the short here. You know what I mean? Like you're long. I'm assuming, right? You're long. You're betting on whatever coin you bought is going to go up in value from where you bought it at.
I am spot long now, and then once the ripples in the lake, you know, this big giant ripple, big fucking stone was thrown in the pond. Once the ripples find that little bit of support, I'll go leverage soon. My spot is long. There's a time to spot and there's a time to leverage, and that's just my strategy, right? I'm not telling you what to do. I'm not saying what is the laws of crypto. There's a time to spot. There's a time to leverage. They will liquidate to find and make up the money that was lost. So leverage right now is a little dangerous unless it's very, very short term, in my opinion.
Yeah. Yes. Okay. Now here's what I think too, and this time, sometimes you see this, not all the time, but when we have cascade events, and not every crypto, not every single one of them. Okay, when you have cascade events, and when you see them big wicks down, typically within 2 weeks or so, we go back and test that area. Maybe you go 10% from that wick down, but the whole market bounces, and then it does a big, what's called a fish hook. That some bitch looks like a fish hook, how it turns. And a lot of times we do. The liquidity goes because the liquidity goes back down there, and it grabs up what it missed. But again, not on every coin, not on everything. You know, but at certain assets, you will see that, and that makes a trade. It tells you, okay, this one particular asset is now gonna go test that whatever number it fell to. I'm just using a random number. It was trading at 12. It fell to 4, and it's trading at 5 or 7 right now. A lot of times it will go back down there and test that 4 again. Maybe it only goes to 440, but it will go and test that wick area. It almost like it fills the gap. So but again, you're talking about Bitcoin. You're talking about Bitcoin.
Everything, even Aster right now, very delicious right now. Very fucking juicy right now. We get to see what Aster's made of, because you can't see what an asset is made of until it has to fucking bounce, till you see the extraction, right? So like Aster Bros, very fucking juicy price range, man. How long have we waited since we see 132?
Yeah.
How long did we wait since that? And where did it go after it hit 132?
This is the time. I'm saying this is the time. This is the time to go long. This is the time to go long. Since I've left here, I've spent $70,000 in USDC. 70,000, 10,000 of it out of Easy.eth wallet. I've got about another 50,000 on Coinbase that I can't get logged into of USDC. And I have another 15,000 USDC on Arbitrum on Easy.eth. And I have $23,231 of USDC on Easy.eth wallet. On ETH. I have about $170,000 to $180,000 in USDC to put to work. I'm agreeing with you. I mean, do I know I'm going to win for sure? No. But you don't buy the fucking the green candles that shoot up like this, because that's what happens in crypto. For 3 or 4 or 5 or 7 or 8 or 9 or 10 or 12 days, you get a massive 300% pump, and 90% of the people think it's time to buy. Like, historically, you want to buy the red fucking candle. It gives you the best odds. So coins can go lower from here. That doesn't mean what we just seen was the bottom. The liquidity, we can go back and test that liquidity. I see it. I've seen it all the time in markets. When you have when you have that massive sell-off event. Now, again, it's the fourth quarter of the 4-year cycle, and you just flushed a lot of people out. A lot of people are flushed out. They had millions of dollars in memes. They round-tripped them from November, December. They just got fucking flushed out on leverage. And they're done. They're done. Because these people were not financially wealthy from the beginning. They got lucky and put $5,000, $6,000, $7,000, $10,000 into a meme coin, and it turned into millions of dollars. They really don't have the access to funds. They were just meme coin rich on the internet, trolling and talking shit. But they have no financial skills to create value in this world to produce that type of money again. It's reality.
All we gotta do is shut off the market makers. The market makers only work when you have positive volume to scalp from. And then when the positive volume's not there, well, you just kind of trim back the market makers a little bit. You let the chart naturally go up so you can get people excited to come back in, and you turn that shit right back on. The whole thing is fucking easy as child's play. Never seen $307 billion on USDT in 5 years. 4 years of volume. Never seen it. Haven't seen it. It's just phenomenal. Money's coming in. Don't know where it's coming from. But
What
I
a
know it's
panel
coming. Dad, I know
tonight.
why.
Retweet the room, guys. We got Yuzan in here. We got Plasma, which is a rare sudden. You got Crumpet, Easy on deck, Blue Collar. Everyone but Beloji is really coming strong tonight.
Bro, I've been coming.
Not,
Yeah, in a sock.
not now, dude. Serious talk, though. But, you know, Beloji, I like you. You've grown on me, dude. Just maybe don't talk right now a lot.
Who can go into Binance? Yuzan, can you go into Binance?
Let me check.
Check USDE. 7% arbitrage if you sell on chain.
I saw it got depegged, but I'm not touching stable coins depegged again because last time I did that, I lost a lot of money. It was USD.
Luna. Okay.
No, USDE is back. It's at 99 cents right now.
Lasted for like half an hour. It was 93 cents.
Yeah. It was even lower. It was 89 when I checked.
Holy fuck.
Actually, it hit 65 cents.
What a buy, bro.
Imagine buying.
Buy 50% arbitrage, bro.
Bro, honestly, so many people got completely wiped off. So many people. Like, so many people.
The market just teaches you every time.
Cax, even people with 2x leverage got liquidated.
Oh, yeah. That other space was crashing down.
Everyone got liquidated. Yeah. People are sending me DMs right now, like, hey, bro, like, I just lost this much and that much. I was 3x long on Pepe. Like, the guy lost 3.5 million.
Fuck.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people converted. I saw one guy on the tweet. He said he converted all his spot to 2x long and he got liquidated. It's like, bro. It's sad, but that is crypto, isn't it?
This is why I say, like, don't fucking leverage trade if you don't know what you're doing, because they see the liquidation price is so low and they think it's never gonna happen. Bro, like, Cax, what did I tell you on XPL when we were talking about it when it was at like $1.50? When you asked me, like, when you said it's gonna go to do the $2, what did I tell you?
Yeah, I closed straight away as soon as you said that. You said 30 cents before $2.
Yeah, I said 30 cents before $2. He was like, no, like, Tether, whatever. I was like, bro, I'll just scoop it up at 30 cents. It literally hit like 29 cents on Binance, which is fucking insane. Like, I didn't have buy orders. I'm gonna be honest. Like, I didn't have buy orders on anything. I tried to buy, but Binance was down. And even like the bags that I could have sold, I opened Binance and Dogecoin was at 9 cents, 9.5 cents. Easy. Dogecoin was at 9 cents, bro. And I was like, okay, even my bag is down. Like, I'm not gonna buy with Dogecoin while it's down 70% from where it was at 10 minutes ago. It was like at 25 cents, went straight to 9 cents. So,
well, Asta went to $1. It's back at $1.
It was under. It went under $1, 98 cents.
Yeah, but on spot, on 98. No, that's on leverage.
No,
yeah,
on
that's
spot.
on leverage.
98 cents on spot on Binance. 91 cents on spot on Bybit.
Yeah, Astadex I'm checking is 98 cents. It's at 140.
Bro, I'm just wondering who the fuck was selling if the exchanges are not working.
But do you see what they did? You know, Disaster. Remember Disaster, the Pepe guy.
Yes.
He had a short on Hyperliquid.
They closed it. They closed everything, bro. It's ADM. By the way, it's in the terms of service.
Damn, bro.
It's in the terms of service of every exchange. Binance does it. Hyperliquid does it. Asterdex does it. All the exchanges do the same thing. It's called the auto deleveraging, something like that. Yeah. So this ADL. This ADL mechanism pretty much protects the exchange because some people, if you were short, you made insane profits. anyone that was short on anything in crypto, just with whatever leverage, they made a shit ton of money.
Yeah, but you would have got
So
closed.
at a certain point, they close you, they give you 100% return, even though you could have made like 5,000%, you know, depending on the leverage.
He held his short for 8 weeks, and they closed it.
This is so sad, bro. That's why I don't.
He's a swing trader. He's fuming, bro. He held his short for 8 to 12 weeks, and yeah, they closed it. Just
Bro, I'm just glad I didn't.
Are they going to refund him the fees though?
No. They close it and they pay you profits, okay, but to a limit. For example, you went short on ETH at 4K, and this event happens. Instead of leaving it open and like you know, you could have closed it at 3,500, they close it to you at 3,900 or 3,800, and they pay you the profits on the short. But you can't get the full potential of the profits because you're looking at the market and it's still going under, but they don't pay you out the extra profits. They just close it for you.
Fucking scam.
What happened? It looks like to me, because I'm looking at wallets. When the exchanges were shut down, they it looks like I see that like with Pepe, the exchanges are just arbing because fools went over there and bought it up real fast, and so they've just arbed the price right back down. You see the big massive drop down? That was exchanges arbing to the V2 pool and the V3 pool. Like they're not gonna let you make that money whenever they can arb back to another pool, and like they're not gonna like when that stuff happens so fast, crypto is not efficient. So what happens is something's trading for 4 billion somewhere else, and it's trading for 2.5 billion somewhere else, right? Well, they'll take the coins from the 2.5 billion pool and go sell it into the $4 billion pool, and they'll arb them back. I mean, you know, because it's the mechanisms can't work that fast, right? Now, and I did see one thing. I did see, and see if I'm seeing this right, or is it a glitch on my computer? Okay, so it literally Aster fell to $1 is what it's showing me. $1 on perpetuals, and it only fell to $1 and on spot.
Perpetuals was 91 and spot was 98. I can see on Asterdex.
So see that's the thing for me. I'm seeing spot at $1.22. But okay, so I guess you'd have to go down. I guess let me try to like the 1 second.
You check one.
So I'm on Asterdex, Aster USDT spot, and it showed me $1.22.
Asterdex, the low is showing me 99 cents on that big red candle.
Now, I think that's on perpetuals, though. Yeah, perpetuals.
No, this is spot. Oh, no, actually, I'm on perpetual. Sorry, you're right.
Yeah.
Let me go and spot.
Okay, so yeah, that's okay. So I'm seeing the right thing, too. Yeah, I see like 99 cents or something like that. Yeah, it was like a dollar, basically.
Spot is 122. Spot is 122. Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
So that's just where the machine liquidated the people, and it gave it the slippage there. Because that's almost 22% slippage, because 22 cent down on the $1, right?
Yeah, you should have already sold its opportunity once. It's that quick. You buy it, you get it, you sell it. Like when I was saying about that stone being thrown in the pond and the ripples settling out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the ARB difference is going to change across the board.
Yeah.
But you should have already sold once.
Well, I sold at $1.90 and $2.06.
I wasn't meaning Aster. I just I was saying if you got fucking Bitcoin at 100,000, if you got Solana at 174, if you picked up Pepe at 5 flat, like you should have already sold that. Yep.
Correct. Yeah, you have to sell it and then be patient and then buy it back. You know what I mean?
Because you're already coming in with 80% more power. Yeah.
Yeah. Now, there was something saying that, okay, someone put in a Big Short, and then somebody did something with Polymarket where they bet it something, and they're saying that was probably Trump's. What is the deal on that? What was the deal on the Big Short? Is that what, or am I hearing that wrong?
The big whale on Hyperliquid?
Yeah, the big whale. Yeah, what am I hearing?
Yeah. So he opened. Do you remember ages ago when Trump last time tweeted this tariff shit? There was an anonymous Hyperliquid whale that opened like a $400 million short on ETH and Bitcoin. And,
yes, I do remember that.
Yeah, so apparently the same wallet shorted Bitcoin and ETH again with big size multi 9-figure position. And 24 hours
Are we talking about? Are we talking about the wallet? Yeah,
Barron
that's
Trump.
Barron, bro.
That's Barron. Yeah, exactly.
So I'm just and not only that,
bro,
but they were also betting on CZ's pardon before it got announced.
I'll pin it to the top again. You can see it. Trading Axe tweeted it. Yeah, exactly that.
So, and then there was something about CZ getting pardoned. That's been announced. I've been driving, guys, for 5 hours.
Yeah,
Does that happen today too?
It's not official. No, it's not official. Just rumors, and that literally caused the market to pump a bit right before the big dump, right before the announcement of the tariffs.
What would be in Trump's advantage to pardon CZ? Because Trump's only pardoning you if it brings him an advantage. Let's be honest. I'm a Trump supporter, but I'll tell you the truth. He's not doing a damn thing for anyone else but himself. He's a narcissist.
It's optics. It's just optics. There's really no reason why markets would respond to it. And then now, like we were saying earlier before in Ox Space, like when you left, saying that you sell it and then there's going to be a secondary buy-in that's going to be higher than the initial dip. We're getting close to the second bounce. This is going to be 3-4 times tradable before this time tomorrow morning. This is like the shit that crypto used to be in 2020, 2021. Like, this is normal crypto right now.
This is what you like, Blue.
I love it. I fucking love it, Yazan. I might not go to sleep tonight. And it's not the hold position I bought. No, this is my Colombian powder, man. Red and green candles will keep me up all night long.
But Trump's now saying that he's going to still meet with the president of China. So this is all going to be run back to nothing, Bagger, bro.
Yes.
And obviously, if you like Blue and you can do that in and out trading shit on a micro level, then you can make fucking tons of money. Me, I'll just buy spot. Like days like
100%, man. If I was trading through API keys, because the API traders were fine. I checked all the API portals on Binance, Bybit, all exchanges, because you couldn't open the charts. You couldn't trade them on the app. You couldn't trade them on desktop. Like, nothing was functioning across all exchanges. Coinbase, the same thing. So when you open these, when you open the market to look for these opportunities, you couldn't even take advantage of them as a normal user. But the people trading with APIs were able to sweep the entire market for very cheap. Bro, do you know, like, those coin at 9 cents? Bro, I would have went all in on that.
Yo, welcome El Jaboon to the stage, the Aux Show, emergency meeting. Jump into the conversation.
Is that you would have made your money back within half an hour?
Bro, what half an hour? I would have made I would have made everything back in like 10 minutes, bro.
Yeah, for real.
I had to get an aggregator I had to use an aggregator to get some trades in because I couldn't use anything.
Even Coinbase cellular app was opening when this all took place because nobody was ready for it. Now Coinbase is getting all glitchy. I bet you we might even see it close because people are trying to rush in with their money, right? Like this is the echo was now hit the streets and people are rushing to make movement. But when this took place, everything was full functioning on my end. Like even your freaking cellular app, just to kind of look at what you had. Now it's getting to the glitch where you try to load it up. You can see the depth chart. You don't see the main chart. And now you're going to get a bunch of people transferring their freaking money. That'll bring another opportunity. Coinbase never shuts down nationwide. It's always geographical.
Even before Blue, when it happened, it was glitchy. Because I tried a few things like on certain exchanges, and the orders wouldn't go through.
Yeah, not all exchanges are the same. So you just say certain. That just really doesn't mean, what the price of freaking dog shit in Timbuktu is, right?
Beloji, how do you have certain exchanges? Do you have like $12 on every exchange, or how does it work?
Yeah, like 5 on each. It's not a problem.
Well,
I need to test it. What's funny to me, what actually happened on BitGet alone is that I opened. So you see when the wick at like 91 cents on Aster, I clicked the button on like, let's say 99 cents.
All right, that's your 30 seconds. We got El Jaboom in here. We got Yazan, Plasma, Blue Collar, Easy. We got legends here. So we're going to keep you to 20 seconds. I'm sorry, Beloji.
LJ, what do you make of the market? What do you think? What's going on?
No, it was just, the news happened, and then we had a retest. Glad that we came up again. It was a bit critical, to be honest, but the retest happened, and we bounced back again. Still doesn't mean that we're going to stay up, but today is a critical day to watch. But in general, that retest was going to happen the last month. It got delayed for the first time usually. It happened now. It happened really harsh. But at the end, guys, I don't know how many cycles you've been in this space, but always in your life, you should have stables. Either if the market goes really, really bad, so at least you have money and you don't lose most in crypto, or you can buy at this moment. That's why I didn't join in a space that was actually buying. I was one of my friend's friends, and we're looking at the market. We managed to ape and Aster actually in a good price. I got some Aster, I got some Ethereum. Trump went 90-something% down from yesterday, huh? I thought Solana will go even way down, but it didn't, because I wanted to buy an order. But the retest was fine. We went up again, but let's hope we stay to this level.
Someone said Wintermute blew up.
No, it's just rumors. Trump went to $1.50, bro.
Fuck it.
How much is on? Did you say?
$1.50.
Oh my god.
Bro, I'm telling you, if I could.
Yo, the tone of that was crazy, dude. It was like pain, like remorse, wishing you could have got it. Everything was all in there, bro. That was wild. Retweet the room.
Can you imagine if Wintermute blew up, bro? That would be fucking crazy. They're not gonna blow up though.
Nah.
You see, they got the Trump AI video in that. We bought the world's leading terrorist organization. Fucking kill.
The market liquidated $9.4 billion in this fucking hour, bro. It's even bigger than any crash that happened, bigger than FTX and Luna combined.
This is the biggest liquidation event ever, bro.
Yeah.
In crypto, at least.
Yeah, in dollar value, yeah, 100%.
Actually, not even in crypto. Even in COVID days, this is even bigger than COVID days. You believe that? Where all
S&P was 1.2 trillion or some shit.
Yeah, it was crazy to see that TCAX. I had to double take when I saw that trillion.
Yeah, wild, bro. Wild. But in 2 weeks' time, we'll be back to where we were before any of this happened, and we'll all be laughing about it. Apart from the guys that got licked on leverage.
I pull one out for you guys.
So here's what's tough, right? Like Yazan, he said that 9 cent with Doge, that's great. You know, these memes are not going to have the same retention off the bounce as the blue chips will. You know, they're just not going to. So, you know, fast opportunity in memes, that second gear, that second choice, that second opportunity, think about retention and what will exist. You know, I know, Elijah, you're not a fan of Solana. I am. I'm a fan of Ethereum. Really like Aster because I think it's a trader's wet dream for spot. Like, I know that that's not necessarily the narrative of Aster decks. But, you know, being able to call some very distinctive opportunities, I think that it's hovering right in that position. Once the chain kind of clears up a little bit and the congestion allows liquidity and volume to flow into it, I think we're kind of at the stall where there's a little bit of silence. People are shocked. But yeah, it's I think some of those blue chips are going to have more of a retention off the bounce. Obviously, Bitcoin is off that bounce of 100,000, depending on where you were trading. And the same goes for, you know, top 1, 2, 3, BNB, everything in between. So yeah, there was great opportunity in the memes. Seems to probably safe to bet that Doge will probably have some nice retention from that 9 if you're going to use that position as an example. But where we are now, it's, yeah, you really have to be methodical. You have to be light on your toes and make quick decisions. It's not really time to, you know, to speculate a lot. You should already have a war plan, a war map being ready. Like you said, dry powder, stables, even if you're bringing in fiat through exchanges. And you know, it's the time to kind of believe in what you know and the knowledge you've learned, execute, capitalize, and reap the benefits.
No, 100%. I think a lot of coins are never going to recover from this. Like, especially the meme coins that were already down like 90%. Some of them are never going to come back from this. Yeah, sure, they're going to pump back up a little bit, but they're going to just go down in history and be forgotten about. Like all the nonsense meme coins. Mm-hmm. And that's why I would only bid blue chips in, like, honestly, like, if you ask me, I wouldn't even have maybe asked her a little bit, but a lot of the coins, like, I wouldn't touch them. Even if they're, like, on a massive discount. Like, honestly, even if I saw Trump coin at $2, I don't know if I would have bought it.
It definitely put a massive dent in the hype economy, the attention economy. They're done. That just put a complete, you know, massive crater. I'd like to say speed bump, but a crater in the momentum, and trying to figure out how to maneuver that. You know, that's going to take some knowledge and wisdom, in my opinion.
Bro, just in context, the March 2020 crash was only 1 billion. This was 9 billion.
Yeah, that's bigger than anything else. By the way, the main cause of this crash is actually the amount of meme tokens. That's the main cause of this big crash. To see this big numbers, it's just a lot of meme tokens.
Yeah, now everyone is leverage trading them. Like, everyone is long with 3x, 5x, thinking they will never go down.
But that shows again that the crypto industry till today is actually papers. It's like we're actually living on a paper that is very thin to really in 1 second.
Yeah. And the fun part about all of this, we're talking about liquidations. We're talking about longs and shorts. We're not even talking about the amounts lost on spot trading. With longs and shorts, these $9 or $10 billion that were just lost went into somebody else's pockets. Whether people that were short, whether it's the exchanges, you know, there's these $10 billion just went straight into someone else's pockets. You lost $1 million, somebody else just made $1 million off of that. I'm not talking about spot, because if you're holding your spot bag, doesn't mean anything. But I'm talking about the long and short positions.
They just started Arbin. They just started Arbin from the lending protocol to Coinbase, and dump Mog 33% over there. I bought the dip over there on Coinbase. I bought 30,000 worth of it over there. I'm a gambler. Fuck it. Yeah, I know. I know what you mean. I know what you mean, Yazan. I don't disagree with you. But I never trade Bitcoin. I've been buying Bitcoin for years. Like whether Bitcoin went to 58,000 or 158,000, I'm not a buyer. I mean, I'm not a seller. So like for me, like I'ma take risk. You know what I mean? I'ma take risk. Like at the end of the day, as of right now, I've only spent $40,000. I've only spent 40,000 out of about 170,000 in stables I have. So like for me, it's worth the gamble because the 40,000 doesn't change my life any at all. You know what I mean? Do I buy 40,000 more dollars of Bitcoin here? I'm already gonna buy.
Bro, I'm just
in 5 more days. In 5 more days. You know what I mean?
I'm very grateful that because I almost started unloading my Bitcoin today, like into some alts, including Aster. I'm very grateful and thankful to God that I did.
You know not to do that, though. Listen, I've been hearing you talk about that, and I know you know not to do that, man.
I know.
You know how many Asters, you know how many other tokens we're going to be talking about in the next 3 years? Where like in another 6 months, nobody's going to be talking about Aster. Come on, man. Let's be real about it. Right? Well, we're not going to take our Bitcoin and buy Aster with it. Not no OG is not. I'm not doing. Who would do that? Now, of course, when these kids here don't have.
Wait, hold on. Elger said he'll do that easy, and this could be interesting, right?
Okay.
Elger, let's hear you out.
It's simple, guys. It's like you're telling me. Sorry to say that. Relax. Let's not. Let's not agree to disagree. But it's simple. It's like you're telling me you were holding Bitcoin and you're not fighting every day for holding Solana, and you're not fighting every day for holding BNB, right? Or you're not fighting every day for holding Ethereum, bro. I know some people holding Ethereum over 10 years now.
What does that mean? What are you talking about? I've been holding Ethereum 10 years. What are you talking about? I've been holding it for 10 years too.
And we are, and relax, Habibi, relax. Can you
No, but I'm trying to get what you're saying. You're talking too fast. I can't understand you.
Okay, let me go slow.
Okay.
Today, we have Aster, right?
Yes.
We're going to talk about it because there will be a blockchain coming out.
Yes.
You know, if it was just a normal token, yes, maybe the hype by some time, etc., will change. But now, people will be there, will be building there, etc. So it's going to become a part of the identity of people to hold. The same as people held before, the same as Cardano community. You look at the Cardano community, the price is not even moving.
Building the blockchain is bearish. It's bearish.
Like he's saying a long-term holder.
I don't.
He's saying
it's
a good long-term.
But it's
Bro,
bearish.
you're talking about CZ.
It's a centralized. It's centralized.
Bro, you're talking about CZ, bro. You're talking about CZ going on interviews. Yeah, I don't think anything he does is bearish.
Building of the blockchain is bearish because it makes it centralized. It traps you in there. And now, if you are the whale and you have the connections, you're fine. But a guy that's going to move $3 million into a Aster layer 1. Now, hold on. I'm assuming you're not, okay, so now I'm assuming you're not using native ETH and you're not using native SOL. So if you are using the native ETH, the native SOL, like to me, it's bullish, okay? I'll say. So I'm assuming it's like Hyperliquid, where you're actually getting like, you're trading your ETH for ETH, whatever, right? It's like GMX. So you're on Arbitrum. But the thing about it is like I can take my ETH from Arbitrum and I can send it to the exchange. So you get what I'm saying? I'm saying if the blockchain, if they're not letting you use the native crypto on the chain, like that is bearish because we see it every cycle that because then you have to use a bridge. The bridges get exploited, and then you're left with some type the Bitcoin somewhere. You've moved $1 million in Bitcoin, and it's called BTC. Let's just say E for Aster, right? A for Aster, BTCA. Well, that BTCA has no value but on Aster Chain. So again, and I want to say, to clarify what I'm saying if you can't use the native Bitcoin, if you can't use the native ETH, if you can't use native Solana. And of course, it's fine to use the Aster because it's the chain's token. You know what I mean? So that's what I mean by it would be bearish. And you'll see, I'm assuming that they wouldn't do that they would let you deposit, because as of right now, you can deposit USDT. You can deposit Solana. Because that's how I've been trading. I've been offloading my Solana. I've been trading. I haven't been using the Binance chain. I've been using the Solana and moving Solana in, or trading my Solana for USDT and moving USDT in through my Solana wallet, which to me is bullish, right? Because you can't do that but on Arbitrum, but like on GMX and some of these other exchanges, but like you can't do that on Hyperlink.
I could definitely be a $5 Aster before a $500,000 Bitcoin. I think $500,000 Bitcoin is a very long pipe dream, like long. It's not next year, and it very well might not be the year after that. So within my opinion of a 2-year time frame, in my opinion, we see a $5 Aster before you see a $500,000 Bitcoin. And I think that's what Elijah was saying. And I agree with him.
Well, I just never heard him say anything like that. So, I don't know what conversation I was in. It's recorded. I'll go back and listen, but I never heard him ever say them words come out of his mouth. And I've been here listening.
He said that he would do it, swap his Bitcoin for Aster right here, because 6 months from now, it's probably going to be at a better place from where it's at right now.
Oh, I would agree. I will agree. But guess what? I don't have to, though. I ain't got to. Just like I'm not going to go sell my real estate for fucking Bitcoin either. I ain't got to. But I understand people talk and the real recognizes real. Because there's nobody I do business with where we talk about going all in on anything, or we talk about having to sell one asset for another asset. We generate money every month. Them bank accounts click like a motherfucker. That mailbox money hits. And we have new money. So I can't comprehend when it comes from somebody that needs to sell one asset for another. I really don't.
I sold many assets for others. By the way, I'm not young. I'm 41 years old. I'm a computer engineer. I'm coming from a country supposed to be rich, so I'm not coming from a poor place, right? So switching assets, if this asset's going to make you more money, then yes, from the business perspective, as long as you have something that generates you yield and you're fine with it, then you can switch assets. That's very normal.
Yeah, I don't have loyalty to any protocol or chain. My loyalty is to the percentage. Percentage is my king.
Guys, you know how many times I've heard this stuff? I have to say it. How many times I've heard this? That's okay. How many times I heard it? And in 3.5 years, we'll be sitting here talking about Bitcoin, whether it's at 280,000 or it's at 432,000. And that's what will be the money. There's always campaigns every cycle, but I understand. I don't blame somebody. If you've only got $30,000 in crypto and it's in Bitcoin, my God, I would trade it too. You ain't got shit. You ain't got nothing. What do you got to lose? 30 grand? That's nothing. I would take that risk too. I don't blame.
He also doesn't have to worry.
I'm not saying him, period.
Yeah,
I'm saying anyone in life. If you only had $30,000 of an asset, fuck, man. I would probably maybe go sell it for a kilo of cocaine and try to make 100 grand with it. I mean, you're poor.
Retweet the room. That's just a skit.
Conversation.
That's just a skit, guys. Don't even worry about what he just said. Also, I have no affiliation to anyone here. If there's any federal investigation about what just happened.
All jokes aside.
Shout out Elja, though. I like a different perspective.
I do too. I've listened to him for about a week. I've never known him. I've listened to him for about a week. I do. I did hear Yazan say the other day, sell your Bitcoin. Or I believe I heard him telling people in the space to sell their Bitcoin by Aster.
But they're also not triggering the same tax occurrence easy. Like, we have to think, you know what I mean? Because not only do we have to outperform, we have to outperform plus the tax occurrence.
I got to pay 44%.
In America, it's a little different. It's a little different of a mindset in America. So, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I pay anywhere from 38 to 44% each year. I make $1 million. I got to pay the government $440,000. So that thing's really got to outperform. And I have no choice but to pay it because they're going to come take my real estate. They're going to lean my business checking account. They're going to lean my personal accounts. I mean, you can't get blood from a turnip, but they can easily just seize one of my fucking money market accounts and boom, they got my money. So I have no choice. So I have to, yeah, you're right. You have to. Everybody trades different. And again, we are across a bunch of jurisdictions here. Like, there's probably 15 different countries in this one room right now. And in America, you have federal tax and then you have a state tax.
Alhamdulillah, I have no tax. Thanks God.
Yeah, same. It's a blessing. I forget about it sometimes. I swear to God, we take it for granted, but it's a blessing.
You have to pay 24% now.
I came from a place I don't pay tax. I get through free schooling, free hospital, free education. Even if I got A+, I get extra salary. Life is great. Can't complain.
Imagine paying $46,000 a year for school.
I mean, that's a ripoff. That's your choice.
I kick my kid out and I get in the STAR program. We got a STAR program, Yazan. Us that don't have kids in school no more, we stopped paying that.
Per year, by the way.
Hey, congratulations, guys, right? Some people are sad, some people are excited. And I'm glad I'm not in a room that's sad, because I'm sure as hell not sad right now.
Yeah, I'll say we got quite the panel in the room, right? A lot of smart people. No one sounds fearful. No urgency. No nothing. People mad they missed opportunity, right?
Bro. Holding spot. I don't even leverage trade. The only leverage trade I have open is like a $10 short I opened as a meme on Aster, and that short is up like 50%. I made like $4 on that, but I'm down like multiple 7 figures on spot.
Yeah, same here, bro.
And I'm like, bro,
I don't feel anything anymore, though.
Yeah, I feel numb, bro. I feel numb, bro.
Dude, I'm like, I can
the first thing, like, people said, hey, the market is crashing. Bro, I opened Binance is not opening. I opened TradingView, and the first thing I thought about, like, let's look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin was like at 107, and I'm like, okay, like, that's fine, you know, like, I'm fine with Bitcoin doing whatever Bitcoin does. That's for sure. Like, I take Bitcoin for granted. I look at Dogecoin, bro. I open like the Dogecoin chart, and I'm like, it's at 14 cents, and I'm like calculating it in my head. I'm like, yeah, it's like, 40% down only. And while like thinking, literally, while I'm still in my head, like I'm about to load the next chart, it's 13 cents, it's 12, then it's suddenly like 10 cents, 9. I'm like, yeah. I don't know what to feel about it. Like, I'm literally like, I just went to the next chart, you know? And then I go back to Dogecoin, like, okay, 12 cents, 15 cents, 18 cents. Okay, it's like looking fine. It's Dogecoin. Again, it's a top 10. Even if it goes back to 5 cents, my entire Dogecoin bag is purely profits from trading. So I like trading the Doge Bitcoin pair. So I don't care, you know? My main holdings are in Dogecoin. Then I look at Aster. It went wick to like $1.98 on Binance. And I'm like, okay, this looks like, honestly, it held up very nicely considering everything. Like some, bro, big, we're talking about like top 50 projects went down 80-90%. That is absolutely insane. Like some people that believed in certain protocols, especially the new ones, SUI, Say Network, bunch of other like coins, all of them.
Bro,
like, are now
Atom
like
flash crashed to 0, bro. You know that?
no, I didn't know that.
Atom went to 0.001.
Jesus
Cosmos.
Christ,
Cosmos
bro.
chain. Big chain, bro. Cosmos, big chain, bro.
You got some cocky new, bro?
They got
But I'm
some
with you,
cock
Zan, bro.
in them, bro.
I'm-
that they got
I'm
like
numb.
very. Yeah, and then you know, you look back and you're like, okay, like I'm holding spot. At least I'm not trading leverage. But honestly, I feel sad for people. Like, you know, you gotta learn your lesson one way or another. I learned my lesson back in 2020 with leverage trading. And, you know, these people had it like going on for a while. Everyone thinks that they're a god in leverage trading, going like with a 10x leverage on fart coin, thinking they're never going to be liquidated. Even the lower like leverage, people think that 2x like leverage is never going to be liquidated. Well, guess what? Everybody got liquidated. Every single long position got liquidated 100%. Every single one of
went to
them.
14 cents, bro.
How much was it at before?
60. 70 earlier today.
That's not even bad. Like, that's only like
bro,
what?
2x you're
85%.
liquidated, bro. 2x you
By
are
the
done.
way, even 1x would have been liquidated, but no
Yeah.
one's gonna. Yeah.
It's crazy. 1.5x you would have got liquidated.
Listen, honestly, if you ask me, I hope the meme mania ends. Like, really. Like, I hope this is the nail in the coffin
Yeah,
for
I'm done
everyone.
with it. I'm
And
done
the
with it
memes,
as well,
like,
bro.
let's fucking go back to real shit, make real money, because the meme nonsense, it's just absolutely retarded. Like, the coins are not even funny, bro. Like, they're not proper meme coins. No one is laughing at them. No one is buying a coin called Useless at 400 million market cap and going, ha, 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 I think this is pretty funny. There's nothing memeable about it. And even like the BNB memes, bro, like they like buying a Chinese sticker, bro. Like, do you even understand what it means? Like, doesn't make any sense, bro.
Memes under attack right now. Even the Chinese memes. No meme is safe. Yeah, I mean, I saw that go down, right? People are going to do what they want to do with their crypto. But I'm kind of waiting for what I think is euphoria on the way. Whether it happens or not now. I don't know, with this little pump fake manipulation. So I guess we have to watch this play out. But I appreciate everybody up here. What a cool little panel. Chopping it up, maybe calming some people down.
Plasma, bro. I want to hear from Plasma.
Yeah, Plasma,
Yo,
jump
what's
in.
up, Plasma?
Just chilling, enjoying the market dip. I didn't get liquidated, so I'm happy. I had some leverage, but it was over collateralized by like 10x. So price needed to go 90% down from the bottom that it touched. What else can I say? How are you doing?
I'm doing great. Good to see you. We haven't talked for a while, like probably for a year or so.
Yeah, I haven't been on Spaces for a year, basically. Just chilling, enjoying life, playing some games, spending time with my family. It's better that way, you know. It's too much drama on Twitter usually.
Much better, man. Much better. I know what you're saying.
The dip has been crazy though. Like I woke up, I saw the price was at 80 something, and 10 minutes later, it crashed. I was trying to buy, it was not possible. I have seen reports from people trying to buy on Robinhood and other exchanges. They couldn't.
Strange. I was buying from Bybit. I didn't have any problem. Any of you tried Bybit?
No.
I did, but it didn't work.
It worked for me very fine in Bybit actually.
Yeah, they let VIPs, Elja. They don't let
Maybe, wallah, I don't know. That's
no,
part
but
I
one
don't
thing,
know,
I'm a VIP, like I'm a VIP for
so you can.
Bybit. No, I was just joking. I think that, I don't know, it just didn't work for... I got in a little bit late. Blue Collar had a point. When it happened, everything was functional while it was happening. But like 5 minutes later, you couldn't, like right now it's working. Both Binance, Bybit, everything is working. But some exchanges like stopped working 5 minutes later because everyone panicked.
I have been reading what happened while I was asleep and what led to the tariffs. And I didn't hear anyone mention it. Apparently China is forbidding some or limiting some exports of like tech and minerals. So Trump got mad and he's putting like 100% tariffs. Are people aware of what China is doing?
Yeah, but then they're saying that Trump is still going to meet with the president of China. So I think when they meet, it's going to be the same shit. Everything's fine and we're going to delay it and then the market will probably pump again. Same shit every time.
Yeah.
They just made money. They just made money to themselves, bro.
Yeah, literally, bro. And that Hyperliquid account is actually a new account that was created today. They cleared $200 million in profit on shorting the market. Crypto Cell, what's up?
Hey, what's going on, guys? And I'm glad to find a room that is not a funeral. It's like right now, every single spaces that I've gone to, people are calling for the apocalypse. Some are asking others not to kill themselves, suicide.
Bro.
And it's like, look, if you're having that much issues with the market moving, especially in crypto, then this might not be for you. You know, at the end of the day, is when you look at crypto, especially Bitcoin, the way Bitcoin moves, this is a flash crash that doesn't even qualify to the extent that flash crashes usually do. We those that have been in crypto long enough have seen 80% crashes, 90% crashes, and we have rode it all the way back up. And this is a two-front thing that is actually happening, that people are you know, when you mix Wall Street with crypto, there's companies that have the entire crypto market cap on their petty cash. And that's something that people don't understand. When you start mixing all of these institutional sort of mindsets, you are going to have market manipulation. From the dev side, I know a lot of top tier, from the top 10 crypto companies, and I have worked in some of them from the early stages, and we've been offered an insane amount of money to either give up our protocols and let them do what they do, or if not, you know, we get ousted. What CC did with Aster was a clear indication. It wasn't innovation, how people are looking at it. No, he just basically said, you know what, fuck this shit. I'm going to go my own way, and we're going to start doing things, you know, in a specific manner. Because that's why he got ousted out of Binance. That's why right now when people start making any trades, it doesn't work. They try to get their money out in exchanges. It doesn't work. They try to swap. It doesn't work. It's just letting you know, like, look, these systems are not decentralized. There is top-down control. And it's the same thing that happens whenever a country or a bank goes bust or is having liquidity issues. The ATMs won't work. And we are integrating all these systems into crypto. So what we have today is a test, and it's letting everybody know, hey, this is what's coming. Don't over leverage. Don't overexpose. And this is crypto. You're going, if you're not prepared for this, is going to hurt. If you're putting all your life savings, if you're 1,000 leverage, then you're gonna get fucked. So I'm glad to be in a place where you guys are completely unfazed by it.
But most of us are holding spot. That's why, like, we're fine. But go into, like, the thing is, I was just saying this earlier. A lot of people got normalized with using leverage, and they don't know how to do what Plasma did, which is over collateralize so that you lower your liquidation and you make it so much harder to get liquidated. But most people are just like going all in on certain trades, isolated. Even people that were using cross got fucked today. So everyone that's using leverage and was long on anything pretty much got liquidated. And I really doubt anyone was long on Bitcoin, for example, because if you were long Bitcoin with 3x leverage, you're doing fine. 5x, you got liquidated. But 3x, 2x, these positions are still open and running. But I really doubt any of these people were long Bitcoin, you know, with that much leverage. I'm pretty sure they were going on meme coins, longing Fart Coin, longing XPL, longing all the new bullshit that showed up. And this is the result of it.
And that comes to discipline and experience, right? When you have gone through enough of these cycles, whether in just regular capital markets or in crypto, you know that you cannot work out on emotion. And a lot of people go like, as you were saying earlier, useless, it's great, ha ha ha. Yeah, it's not funny. It's a meme, classified as a meme. But at the end of the day, what's the utility? What are the fundamentals? The fundamentals are not there. So people think it's just going to keep going up and up and up and up and up. And it's like this new thing is this new trend. So, it's going to go up and up and up. And that's not the way things work. So if you don't have the proper discipline to be trading and doing things in a manner that's not going to wreck you, then why are you crying after you get wrecked? You have a higher percentage of getting wrecked, and if you do reckless trades and you have reckless behavior. But to be clear, this is a test. If you look at that account that came in, yesterday I went into a Spaces. This is my alt account. And we've been seeing it from the top down. And I've been in crypto for a very long time. And all I can say is like, look, this is spreading across the market, the same thing that we had back in the day. And it's just going to more and more companies. We already had Terra, we had Bybit, BitConnect, we had
Listen to this.
Brother.
CoinGlass says its website was targeted by a large-scale proxy attack earlier today, preventing users from seeing crypto liquidation data.
Yeah.
This is a big move. This is a big fucking move. Somebody just pocketed a few $1 billion, bro.
100%.
Welcome to America.
Bro, I'm in Dubai, bro.
That's what I'm saying. But my whole point My whole point is, it's crime season, bro. Like, you got the mafia, bro. Like you understand that Trump was a builder and his dad was a builder in New York in the 50s, the 60s, the 70s, the 80s. You got the fucking mafia running the U.S. government. Like, come on, let's be real. Right? You couldn't build a building in the 50s, 60s, 70s, or 80s. The mafia controlled it. You couldn't pour concrete. You couldn't do metal studs. You couldn't do sheetrock. You couldn't do painting. It was all organized labor. Right? That's what you're seeing right now. And it's something I shouldn't talk about because I could be a target. But it's the truth. Like, think about what I'm saying. You had the biggest developer in New York's history. You know? It's I'm assuming, like, I haven't went and looked myself, but, like, I believe what Yazan's saying. I believe what Katz is saying. Like, I don't have to go look. Somebody tells me something, I got to go look. But, like, I believe when they say, well, we seen where there was this big short, you know what I mean? That wallet, like, I haven't went and looked at it myself, but I'm assuming that Yazan wouldn't repeat it if he didn't know it's true, right? I'm assuming Katz wouldn't repeat it if he didn't know it's true, or Blue Collar or somebody, right? So it's like I take that as the truth, right? And that's not, like, that doesn't just happen accidentally, right? Yazan, it just don't, man.
100%.
Yeah.
Here's one stat. Hyperliquid generated $20 million in fees with this, like, liquidation event. And this just shows you, like, this is only Hyperliquid. And we're not even talking about the liquidation, the money they made on liquidations. Exchanges made a shit ton of money on this event. Bitcoin, by the way, it's almost at 115K. It's about to go to 115K. So this move, billions were made, bro. And they were right out of people's pockets.
And took motherfuckers' lunch money. You know what's funny is, like, people go ahead and they're like, oh, look, BlackRock is buying more. BlackRock is buying more. Wall Street is buying more. These institutions are buying more. Governments are buying more. And when we look at the entire planet, which are the most corrupt institutions? And we're letting them in.
Listen to this, more stats. 1,010 traders are down more than 100K on Hyperliquid. This is only on Hyperliquid because all their positions are on chain. 1,010 traders are down more than $100,000 today, and 206 traders are down more than $1 million today. 358 of those accounts lost everything and have zero balance, including one person who lost $18 million in their account.
Hello, guys.
Wow.
Come on, don't interrupt, man.
Well, I lost 250K just today. It really, really sucks. Like,
Transcend, before you say anything, you remember when you came up on my spaces and told me I could be making so much more money if I
Oh
were
yeah, get this
using
dude out of
leverage?
here. Okay.
yes.
Yeah. This is why I don't use leverage, bro. You understand?
I know, but I understand, but what's the probability of having an event
The
like that?
probability is not
It
zero.
doesn't make a difference. There's always
It's not
probability.
zero. Yeah, it's not
Any.
zero. And this is why, instead of being down 8 figures today, multiple 8 figures, I'm down a multiple 7 figures. That's already up recovering. That's the difference. That's why I don't use leverage, and that's why when someone is trying to pressure me to make more money by using leverage, I tell them always no. I have a strategy that works for me. I have my things figured out, and
Yes,
I will
but
never
I made
lose
much
everything
more
if I'm-
than what I lost, Yazan. Like,
Good
the
for you. Good for you.
because the bull one started like a year ago, right?
I like
So-
that.
All right, this guy's out of here. This guy's done.
I like that. Good for you. I like, but see how Yazan handled that? I like that. I need to be more like Yazan.
All right,
Patient. Yeah.
we got Elger waiting. Jump in here. Retweet the room, guys, as well. What a banger space, man.
Okay, guys. I'll just say something, and this is an advice I can give them, right? We're only talking about this leverage and people are losing because of the market, etc. But if this was a really bear market, yes, you're gonna have spot with so many tokens that went almost 95% down, that you're gonna have in your wallet, I don't know, 100,000 of this token that is actually worth nothing. Unless you have to wait 4 years if they're gonna still survive in the 4-year cycle. So for me, I don't care who like to leverage, who like to hold, it's fine. But the only thing you always need to learn, and that's an advice I'm gonna give it to you. As soon as you make money, try the first thing to find a way to make passive income. Because then, even if you had the token and they went down, you don't have any emotional thing that's gonna make you do something stupid and just sell it at 90% discount, even if it was a spot tokens, right? Because then you cannot survive. You need to live, you need to have, and don't be too much greedy. As soon as you make money, if you can buy real estate and that's gonna give you passive income, just don't go over. Like what is enough for you, for your wife, for your kids, for whatever you have is your lifestyle. Let's say 50K a month. Just see what covers the 50K a month, then do whatever you wanna do. Because even in spot, if the market was fully bear without even you feeling, no one gonna tell you it's gonna be, this is the 4th cycle gonna happen now. No one, right? No one can trigger you the date. Everyone gonna make speculations. But when it hits, it hits. And then you're gonna have so many tokens, and then you're gonna need to pay the bills, and then that's the time you're gonna fucking start selling tokens at 95% discount. So just always, this is the advice I can give you. Have passive income and do not be greedy. Say, no, let me just keep it till I make it more, so rather than have a house, I have to. No, Habibi. As soon as you have things, go have it, so you can see exactly to cover your monthly expenses without being stressed. That's the main key. That's why I don't get stressed at all. I don't care. Even if all went to zero tomorrow, I'm fine. Right? That's the only thing I can give. Thank you.
That's great advice. If it's just a matter of learning from your mistakes. A lot of people, when they start trading and have a routine, have a discipline, and also to not make this your only thing. If you're able to, have passive income, have another source in rainy days, or not even rainy days, just like to support your habit, then that's great. But if you're YOLOing and, going all crazy and buying all the time, and overexposing yourself, it's called overexposure for a reason. You're going to find the situations where, people, I went to several spaces and it was sad. It was sad. I didn't feel anything for them, but at the same time, it was more like, I have empathy. But yesterday, when everybody was trying to warn people, it's like, look, this is way too hyped. Right now, it's way too overhyped, and this is what is happening from the inside. People don't want to listen. They're like, no, this only goes up, only goes up, only goes up, and nothing only goes up. And if it's only going up, there's something being manipulated there. And you saw it today. You couldn't pull your money. You couldn't make your transfers. So that's letting you know that the system is not as open and as decentralized as they make it to be. Is all still capital markets, whether it's crypto or not.
I think it was a great data event, right? And it was absolutely impossible to reset your portfolio, and hopefully your long-term portfolio, your investment of conviction, has staying power. You're not even going to notice this in a short period of time, but having the ability to enter a market during these opportunities was a blessing. It was a very fortunate thing, whether you want to consider it luck or it is something that you've earned through your hard work and effort. To see that USDT has done $337 billion in 24-hour volume. Even USDC itself is at a level that, I haven't seen, of watching this every single day, multiple times a day for well over 5 years. $42.7 billion in USDT volume. USDC is usually 8 to 12 billion to 20 billion. It's increased in the last couple of weeks here, but definitely record breaking, very significant volume coming in through those stables. When the crash took place, we were at, 260 billion in Tether to the bounce. So we've had about $80 billion of inflows off the bounce. There's money coming in. People are actually buying. And so you'll see that within your conviction plays, like Yazan just said. Bitcoin just about getting ready to get to 115,000 again. So what was the total decline within Bitcoin? That's actually just a normal trading day. If you were to look at Bitcoin where it was before the crash to where it is right now, yes, there was a massive spike. It did touch 100,000 on some exchanges, but yet again, that just shows the strength and longevity within assets like Bitcoin and whatever it may be. I'd love to see BNB. It's not really a metric that I've studied that much, but highly respected because it is a massive competitor, number 3 digital asset. It's here to stay. So these conviction plays, and when we look at these protocols that are generating these fees plus making money, not only is that staying power, it's building power. And when we have global regulatory clarity, building power is a massive resource and tool. So I can truly, for myself, believe that we're going to see new protocols, new utilities that will be here in the future. You are getting in at a groundbreaking opportunity. Some believe that is Aster. I think it's pretty phenomenal to see how that asset held up. Seeing how young and fresh it is, definitely was a moment of data that is worth collecting and paying attention to. Because even if you DCA'd at the 152 last night, same time when we were in this room trying to find an entry for new investors, if they just opened up their portfolio right now, they're not really down that much. And we were telling Boomer Easy as he wanted to get into Aster to use it as a DCA entry. We weren't, telling him to throw his, entire life savings into this. So this would be a second DCA opportunity as it bounced off of 132. I mean, we called it before it hit it. It hit 132. Let's see what's held, what's retained. But yeah, you never one clip your whole life savings into something, right? You come with nice fragments. I have like a nice scale I like to enter in, and sometimes my last purchase is my largest purchase, and it just completely offsets the ratio of entry.
You know what's so crazy is like, and when people call me a scammer, this is without exaggeration. And I don't know Boomer. I've only met him on the internet. If I told that man to put a fucking $1 million in something, he'd do it. I got 4 or 5 people I could call right now, and I say, now's the time, load up. Now, it's the weekend in the United States, but they got means. But then Monday morning, when they could do a wire transfer, I'd have another 4 or 5 million put in shit. I make people real money, and listen, people don't understand that. But real recognize real. I know what fucking Boomer's worth. $1 million ain't shit to that man. It ain't shit to him, bro. That's the thing. You got people on here that are worth $350,000 on some meme coin, and they act like they're worth 50 million. That man's worth more than 50 million. That man's got a fucking $30 million company he owns and a $15 million ranch. But I ain't gonna let people take advantage of them because you're some little nerd sitting behind the goddamn computer eating fucking tater chips. I'm not gonna do it. And that's exactly what they were trying to do last night, in my opinion. But anyway, man, I know it's hard for people to believe when you have a man with the accent that I have. You just think I'm dumb as a box of goddamn rocks. But what you'll find out is a lot of people from where I live at have the same accent. And guess what? They dock their boat down there. At Blue Water, right there. Two slips down from Jason Williams' boat down there. I've seen it down there, going parabolics, probably $150 million boat. some people got money, bro. Some people got money. But, Blue, I think this is the opportunity. I think Yazan is right. If you really want to just be realistic about it, you buy the good shit, right? If you want to take risk and everything, that's fine. I'm not telling you what to do, but like, this is opportunity. I believe Astor could be $5 by the end of the year. No, like not shilling anything, nothing. I actually believe it. I'm moving money now as we speak. I'm going to use leverage with it so I can use less capital and I don't have to tie up as much capital. But I understand how to use leverage. But if you're buying like what Yazan said, and you're just buying spot, you just got a fucking discount. Especially if you're like, we're talking about buying and holding and seeing, what the next 2 months brings and what the next 4 years bring, right? I mean, let's be realistic, right? And if you're doing that on days like today, you'll be a winner over time. It's just that's the way it works out. It's just true. It's just true. You will be a fucking winner over time. Today is a gift. For what would you say, Yazan? Like, not even just to. You never even really said, like, you just said, like, real blue chips, not none of this bullshit.
No. I would never, like, buy nonsense. Especially, like, listen, if you want to buy nonsense, be ready to lose that money because that money may never be coming back. If you're going through, like, a coin that's at 100 million market cap or 200 million market cap and thinking, oh, it's going to recover because it's now at 15 or 20 million, whatever, it's down 80%, and you're going to make that money back, quick money, that money you may never see that money back again. But with the good stuff, like, also be prepared. Like, what if we go lower from here? Like, actually, what if Bitcoin goes down to 90K? It's possible. That volatility might be back for a while now, for a couple of weeks. And what if your coin that you just bought at 90% down goes another 90% down? What do you do then? That's why, like, if I would want to buy something, I would want to buy something that first is a blue chip and that is something that I believe in, that I'm going to be comfortable with, because I know even if I'm going to have to sit on my hands for 4 years from now, it's going to be eventually priced at a higher price than the price I bought it at. If I bought Dogecoin at like 9 cents, it may have gone down to 5, but I know sometime next cycle it's going to be 15, 20 cents. Maybe even higher. It's speculation, but at least it's a top crypto. Same thing, like I feel the same way for Aster, especially seeing how well it held up compared to like some massive coins that went down like literally 95% plus. It held better than Dogecoin. And I talk about Dogecoin and how liquid it is.
Yo, if you're listening to this, we are live on CryptoX right now on MySpace. I am streaming this. Shout out to you if you are listening. You're a real one.
With this cash.
Bear with me, bro. Trying to figure this out.
Like, it held up as good as XRP, and XRP is the fourth largest cryptocurrency, like excluding stable coins. So at $1, even if it goes down to 80 cents, 60 cents, I think it still has the potential to go to $3, $4, $5 in the upcoming few months. Elzo, go ahead.
Yeah, jump in, Aljo. Guys, hop right in. Retweet the room too, guys.
I just like to raise hands so I don't overlap. Guys, buy shitcoins if you want to buy it, because it's easier for you to make money. I mean, I don't know why we're shitting on shitcoins where many of us made so much money from Pepe when Pepe was like almost, we don't even know what the fuck is happening there. And the founder went buying a fucking, what the car was, he bought a Lamborghini or whatever.
Oh, Lamborghini.
Yeah.
Ugly ass Lamborghini too.
Yeah, I mean, at the end, but he made it, right? Like, if we're gonna go through this philosophy, I made, then I wouldn't made $6 million in less than a month from Pepe alone. So, so the idea is not here. The idea is do whatever you want, but try to find, the good crew. Let's say, the biggest problem in industry that you cannot find the good crew. They might be good today. Once they make money, they flip on you. I don't like people to LARP. I don't like people like they come and they start yelling and we hear them speaking with loud voice. Like you don't need that, and that's they get the influence of people. So forget about this. There are some people in this industry hard to find, rare to find, but they at least try to share together and not front up each one. Like the problem, everyone trying to front up the other. This is the worst thing in crypto. Like I tell you information and then you ape, I'm the one dumping on you. So this is the issue. But if shit coins were shit coins, then sorry to say that. Most of the people, at least I know, they made too much money from Pepe. Too much money from Pepe, and Pepe was absolute shit coin. And it was shilled by whom? Pauli, the one who does fucking PNDC after and pork and fighting with everyone, yada yada yada. So let's not just, let's not forget our past and how many of us made money from this past, because it's us, we're becoming now greedy. It's like we're sitting like, on the different level now with the new people joining and say, no, just go buy the top 50. Dude, fuck off. We made money from from shitty shit. The biggest problem in the industry is the people. If you manage to have the good crew, you will minimize the loss. The problem, we don't have the crew. It's like every second something happens. But you can find, but it takes time. Again, that's my opinion. You want to buy the top 10, it's up to you. You want to buy the shitty, up to you. But opportunities are opportunities. Try to manage it and try to find people that they are good. That's it.
Yeah, managing managing it is the main topic. I think is how people manage their allocations. Obviously everybody could do whatever they want, but this has happened over and over and over and over again in the crypto space. And if you look at Pepe, yeah, it's good to point at Pepe and it's good to point at these outliers. But look at the amount of garbage that is in the space that has no fundamentals, and and people are getting wrecked, and they're getting wrecked because of greed. And it doesn't matter whatever you want to put in, and that's fine, but we're the market is changing, and a lot of people are not applying some of the things that the people that have been longer in the space are applying, which is this is very normal for a lot of people here. And a lot of people are completely unfazed by what happened today, and others are taking it as an opportunity. So the best thing to do in this case is listen to the devs. The devs could tell you everything about a token. Why? Because the devs are the ones that have the power to either cancel your transactions, cancel your tokens, and basically dump your entire net worth in 2 seconds. So paying attention to the devs is key.
So let me ask you a question. Won't you, the guy just here a few minutes ago, saying that this is not decentralized, this is more centralized than you thought? Then you're saying that, like, if you want decentralization, then let them get wrecked. You understand? Like, this is not WAGMI. People make money when other people get wrecked. It's called a fair, free market. But so on one breath, you said earlier and I'm not quoting you, I'm just remembering back to what you said. You even talked about exchanges not letting you in and talking about they're not decentralized, and I just let that go in one ear and out the other, and so did everyone else here. Because an exchange is not a decentralized. You had KYC, they want your driver's license, they want to know your social security, but I just let that go in one ear and out the other. Right, but again, here we go. It's called the blind leading the blind here, my friends. Some of us picked up on it.
Actually, I can answer. I can answer.
Yes, I'm asking you, are you the guy, and I could be talking to the wrong guy. Are you the guy that was here earlier talking about decentralization?
Yes.
Okay, that's all I needed to know.
I can respond to what you just said. Basically, Ethereum is a perfect example. When Ethereum began, and even Bitcoin, when it began in a movement that was about decentralization. It was decentralized nodes. It was decentralized developers. All the talent was coming completely crowdsourced from people's conviction to the tokens, right? So as we continue to move forward throughout the years, we then establish the Ethereum Foundation. Then we established the DAOs. Then we established large mining facilities that were grabbing most of the computing power. And then the same thing happened to what is called the DEXs, right? The decentralized exchanges. I'm not necessarily talking about Coinbase because Coinbase is extremely centralized. But when you look at platforms like Solana that claim that they're decentralized, and then they have outages and things go offline, or you can't get your transactions through, or you have Ethereum that moves to a completely different verification protocol with proof of stake against the will of the entire community, then those are signs that people should be watching for as the centralization of the
Please,
actual
someone help me here.
protocol.
Please, someone help me here. Please. Honestly, please. Are we really doing this? Are we really doing no, seriously, Blue, please help me out. Because are we really doing this? Or are we just gonna be nice? That's the thing. That's what people don't like about me. You understand what that man just said was a bunch of fucking word salad mumbo fucking jumbo.
Oh, that's what I was going to say.
It didn't make any fucking bit of sense.
I think the damage is done, Easy. It's great. We went.
Okay. That's why I need to learn. Where I just okay. Yes, sir.
That's what I do, man. It's just too much. It's more energy to understand it than it is just to deflect. You know what I mean? So Gwei, guys, listen. It's appearing as if the damage is done.
Real quick, if I may.
No, you may not. How dare you interrupt, Blue?
I just want to help people make money, and then we can talk about whatever's taking place right now. Gwei, it's starting to show that the damage is done, right? Gwei went from almost 250 now to 30. So the Ethereum market is starting to, it's not congested anymore. It's clearing up. That's a net positive, right? We have Bitcoin at 60.1% dominance. That's a net positive after what just took place. All right, so we went from well over 4 trillion total crypto market cap to now we're settling in. Let me see my figures as they reload. We're like 3.6 or 3.7. So the damage is done. We were just here a couple of months ago and we were waiting to break through. Yeah, 3.74 total trillion market cap. Now that's 9.65% down, which is a lot when you're talking about trillions, right? But the 24-hour volume, get this, guys, the 24-hour volume is up 97%. not all volume is good volume, right? Volume swings both ways. So that shows you the true aftermath and the devastation that took place, that it increased the total crypto market cap volume by 97%. Oh man, I'm sorry for the guys that lost money. I'm trying not to laugh. I'm just, sometimes it's easier to laugh than it is to sulk in the unchangeable variables, right? We live in a life where you have things that you can change and things that you cannot change. And where do you invest your energy? Energy is the equivalent of time. They're all investments, right? Just like fiat, just like crypto. So now we're going to look at the data. How do we take and reassemble all the carnage and make it and turn it into a net positive? We do that with data, because that's going to be indicators. Because once the indicators settle out, that'll let you know when you can go back to whatever business model or investment strategy you have, whether it failed you or whether you came out of this victorious. And those are positive things, because now we're talking about the living. We're talking about the living market. When you look at the market zoomed in, it's alive. Now, when you're telling me about protocols and what's decentralized, not decentralized, those are just like topics for when things are boring, right? And it's not boring right now. It's very active. It's very living. So let's use our time equity and our energy and invest it wisely into data that can benefit you 30 days from now, right? Because right now we're looking at the present, but I used to tell people all the time, take what exists now, get back to me in 30 days and tell me how you feel. Everything that has happened, yes, it's fresh. We feel it. It exists. You might be happy. You might be devastated. I am truly sorrowful for the individuals that lost $8 million portfolios, because they didn't lose $8 million on a spot position that was held and accumulated over a period of time that will eventually correct, right? Yeah, maybe some of the, lower memes and things of that nature, you're gone. There's no correction. But your investments of conviction, they will have sunny days again. So take this data, look at entries. A lot of people had to scramble to get second tier. Like the best position, I see entries in like tiers, first tier, second tier, third tier. And it's all about how fast you can move, your preparation, and your decision making. So the best entry of the day, that's the first tier. Very few people got that. The people that got that, congratulations. Now, second tier is tough, because second tier is only going to be a percentage above third. And the people that are in third tier, you're going to feel like you moved quick, but the people that waited, they're going to get the same exact opportunity as the third tier investor. We're at the moment where the market is going to give the same opportunity for those who waited as the third tier investor that really moved fast and was controlled by their emotions. And for you know what I mean? So that's still a blessing, though, because there's people that have waited, and you're going to get an opportunity that just about 20 minutes ago, somebody believed they have an opportunity of a lifetime. But those that wait, you can get right into that third tier. And that third tier will be prosperous in 7 days. In my mind, right? I'm not a financial advisor, but for me, totally confident that the number and value systems that we see on these investments of conviction, of true value, of true worth, they are going to be higher than what we see right now. That's positives. So you help your loved ones, you help your friends, people that are not in crypto. There's times when you want them to taste success, right? Like when the market is red and you see the recovery, that's when you onboard somebody new. That's when you help someone build a strategy, a healthy strategy, and a healthy mindset of watching a very emotional time frame and teaching them how to not be emotional. And it's just really cool, because we're at that point right now. And I love this aspect of crypto. This is the type of crypto that gets me excited. This is the type of market that makes me happy, because what I couldn't sell, what I was holding on to, I have confidence that's going to recover, because I put my work in. I know my Bitcoin's going to recover. I'm not sad that it's at 113 or 112, and I didn't reset my entire portfolio, but I had control over what I added to my portfolio. And today was a great day for that. in my opinion.
And you're 100% right. Let's look at the data. The data says Mt. Gox crashed the market. The data says Lunaterra crashed the market. FTX crashed the market. And right now, there was a transaction that was made right before the crash. And we are speaking, I can only speak from the dev side. The data is an output coming from the product, right? It's coming directly from the tokens. And the tokens are being developed by people. So if we factor in the human factor, all I can say from being in the inside, being here when Mt. Gox crashed, is there is a shift going on internally. This is why CC launched Aster. Binance had a massive crash when CC got locked up. And this is happening across the industry as the industry is getting institutionalized. That was the point that I was trying to make with the decentralization aspect. The markets are going to be more manipulated. The data is going to be manipulated. So managing risk is key in all of this.
What a banger, man. Here we are hanging out. Friday night. Little market correction madness out here. Came out trying to just ease maybe some new people.
Enjoying the night, man.
Yeah, it's been a cool show, man.
This is how the money's made, man. Like, yes, there are going to be people that are going to lose. There's going to be people that are going to lose. WAGMI is not real. You're getting up, you're going to that, like, see, people don't like it when I bring reality to it. But I'm never going to change. You're getting up, you're doing the same old bullshit, doing the same old thing, bro. That goddamn smelling ass ashtray you got beside your goddamn computer still gonna smell tomorrow. There's no get rich quick. Man, sell these motherfuckers a dream. Man, I'm telling you, if I were to get on some of these guys' side, like if I were to do it like these other motherfuckers, there'd be no one left to rob. There'd be no one left to rob. You see, I can say everything. I told the people, all them moggers were going to get fucking liquidated. I told you. I knew Seafood. I know him. They're all fucking liquidated. And I thought you had 48 hours, but come to find out, you only had fucking 4 hours. And the people couldn't pay back their loans. You're gonna borrow money. You're gonna borrow money against $800,000. You're gonna owe $200,000 in interest, and the money the asset that you borrowed that was worth $800,000 is worth $500,000. Give me a fucking break. Come on, man. If you paid back your loan, you were done. That's why they had no choice but to get liquidated. Now, bruh, I'm patient. Very patient. Now, people get to get a clue when you go to Easy.eth wallet. I manage 17 fucking wallets. And everybody on this fucking app only knows about 4. And you can't see inside the centralized exchange. And I'm just being real, man. You know, but like if like we can stay here, we can turn into Nobu, we can turn into like, let's just get some redheaded stepchild to come up here. Everybody just say the most outrageous stuff, then tell people if you own this PFP, they're the ones that control the market. It's a joke. It's a joke. I've literally got the people putting fries in my bag, putting the air in my tires, stocking the shelf at Walmart, fucking answering the phone on this fucking app, telling people how to make money. Then you even got people saying sell your Bitcoin. And guess you know how many times in the last 11 fucking years I've heard sell your Bitcoin? Bro, I knew what time it was when they started saying sell your Bitcoin. I'm not here to tell you I sold the $2.41 top. But at $1.90, I got the fuck out. I bought it 58 cents with size. And the thing, I don't understand, man. I don't understand. I just don't. But, man, this has been a great fucking space, bro. What changed for you today? Money's made on the way up and money's made on the way down. Give you an example how nothing's going to change in 90% of the people's lives in here. Just like nothing changes in 90% of the people's lives on the planet. You just seen volatility to the downside. The same money is made on the way down. That same volatility to the upside, you just seen it over the last 18 months. You got your generational wealth yet? Reality should hit right now. You want nothing but an extraction. You want nothing but extraction. And I'm going to just say it like this. When people say, you can't fade CZ, I'm going to say it like this. Do you know what happened to every fucking incubator fucking coin he had on his exchange? Because I was a part of the number 2 one. They paid me. You understand? You're now just hearing about CZ Labs. This is the 3rd goddamn cycle I've been playing around with the dude. Next cycle, they'll just call it something different. If you want to remain uneducated in this space and sit around, make your little memes and troll, it's fine. Because if you don't show up at work to put the air in my tire, I guarantee you they're going to fire your ass and someone will be there to put the air in my tire. Someone will be there to wash my goddamn clothes because I don't even wash my own fucking clothes. It's never going to end. It's the truth. What I'm telling you is the truth. This place sells nothing but dreams to people. You buy the dream, just like you buy that movie ticket, just like you buy that fucking merry-go-round or that goddamn Ferris wheel you get on for that, or that, whatever you do for that few minutes of euphoria. But the truth is, like, I was never supposed to be nothing no more than the rat on the wheel, just like you. I had to risk my life to get off of that wheel. I understand how all this shit works, bro. And listen, what do? The people I'm trying to help, goddamn, give me shit. It don't make a fucking damn. This is fucking crazy. Done been here 3 fucking cycles. You hear people say, I've been here 2 cycles, and then the fucking next breath, they say they got here in 2021. Like, what the fuck are you talking about, 2 cycles? You came at the top of a fucking cycle. You've experienced more than a bear market, more than you've experienced bull market. But it's okay, man. As long as we keep selling y'all dreams, because my wallets keep growing. And dude, what I'm telling you is, I was no different than you. That's my whole point. I'm not better than you. I was no different than you. These people will take your motherfucking money. Come on, man. Now all of a sudden some goddamn thing. Dude, I'm 9.9x leverage on the motherfucker. I sold my bag out at $2.06 and $1.90. I bought it 58 and $1.62 with size. I turned my 59,000 into 206,000 because I bought 100,000 shares at 58 cents. But man, and listen, you know why I sold at 206? Because I kept hearing them talk about sell your Bitcoin. I'm like, bro, I've done played this game before, man. Ain't none of them paying me nothing. Ain't none of them paying me nothing. I'm going to keep doing me because I'm going to be able to go to bed at night and be like, I did the right thing. Now, could I get my point across better if I had the self-control that Blue has, or I had the self-control that Yazan has, or if I had the self-control that what's the other gentleman that was in here? The guy, I've only known him about a week, but he was in here. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Like if I had these guys what's his name again?
Elijah.
Oh, Elja? Yeah, Elja's cool.
Control. Like, yes, I would be much better at doing what I'm doing if I had these guys self-control. Like, I would. But some people get me, some people don't. You know what I mean? But that's the truth. Now, do I want to have these people self-control? 100%. 100%. Because I think with that type of self-control, it's bigger than the self-control. It's inner peace these gentlemen have. It's inner peace that Yazan has when you hear him talk. It's inner peace that what Blue has when you hear him talk. If you think about what I'm saying, it's an inner peace. See, I lash out and scream because that inner peace is not there. So that's what I'm working on. That's my Bahala. The money comes, the money goes. I've never had a problem with making money. Money's made, money's lost. Is that inner peace is what I seek.
So I believe. Sorry, bro. Go ahead, man.
No, and I was just going to end it with, I really do want to help people along the way. That's it.
So for me, with the market settling out, I think what we're seeing extracted and added is just short-term leverage, right? And it's slowly going to build or take away from the market until enough positions and leverage become worthy of liquidation. And that might be on the upside. Usually that's where it goes after a hard crash like this is you're going to have more people betting on the long position, padding it, entering with a smaller percentage of leverage, and the market's going to trade a little bit, right? They're going to do. Market makers are back in control. Arbitrage is pretty much gone. Figures are stable. So it's an interesting market to watch right now. Like I said, I could be 100% wrong. This is just my opinion. I'm not telling you facts. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just a fucking moron. I'm a blue collar idiot. But the stability is there. You can't have growth without stability, especially after that much of an extraction. I think it was $19 billion was liquidated in the last little time frame, it's gone up. There was a new figure thrown out there. So extremely interesting. Volume is slowing. Stables are almost back to normal figures, meaning how much is flowing in per hour, and we're on a weekend. Crypto bros never stop. Institutional bros, they stop. They feel pain. They lick their wounds. They'll be back with us. Let's see. Asia doesn't give two shits about Columbus Day. So first move Monday, Asia is still going to come into effect. We'll see whether or not they find these prices interesting and enticing. Does it excite them? Do they see short-term opportunity as we try to approach the stair step of growth? I don't think we're going to get an instant slingshot of correction. I think it'll get back to the stair-stepping market. Right? You have a ranging market that goes sideways, and then you have a market that steps. It steps upwardly or it steps downwardly, and then it feeds, and then it builds, and it squeezes, it slingshots, and then there's prosperity. And then you try to see what is held, right? Like every sell-off, the biggest thing is, all right, what did the market hold? What was retained? And that's your floor of support. So it's going through all of these psychological patterns extremely quickly, especially after this much of a liquidation, for us to already be in the stage where leverage people are back leveraging with short positions of leverage, and then it'll stack, and then the liquidators will start hunting, and then the market makers will start slow creeping and moving, influencing that liquidation. So I would love to see where we're at tomorrow. 24 hours to this much that was wiped out of the crypto economy. There's going to be so much information, a lot of data. And just seeing this is, I'm still optimistic for a positive market before the close of 2025. It may make it almost impossible. I definitely don't think memes hit all-time highs, and I've said that 3 days ago before this even happened, when we were at 4.17 trillion total crypto market cap. But yet again, is there growth? Is there profits to be captured off of today? Some things are even settling. They're still going down. Some things are finding stability. And that was a first player move, fast player move, right? Fast decisions. 2 really good trades in that short period of time. And then now that the market may become more predictable, you'll see the people that didn't learn their lesson from leverage, they think they're leverage gods, that those wheels will start turning again. And that's just a really fast progression after this much money being pulled out of the market, in my opinion.
Yeah, I was going to just emphasize on what Easy was saying. Like, I think it was like a few days ago when he was talking about the Astro Dex, though, how trash that thing is. It's just the most unuser-friendly Dex I've ever used. Jupiter is way better, and you could use it in the US or whatever you want, and it's way easier to use. It's a fucking money grab for sure, the whole thing. But I agree with him. I think the coin will go up in value down the road. But right now, it's just like the DEX is just trash. It's just user friendly. Like, it's just insane. And today was like wild, man. I was just like, I was using leverage and just got liquidated on everything I was in. But I agree. I think that long term it's going to be fine. Everything will get solid. It's just going to be time, Just got to be patient and not do over leverage. That's the biggest thing. Getting greedy. Everybody's getting greedy. Like, I want 100x, 50x, whatever. But the ones on Coinbase, I'm still up on. Like the 3.6 ones. That's like the max you could do. Those are still solid. But everybody just wants the fast cash dopamine hit, and I fell a trap to it too and got liquidated on a bunch, and we'll get through it. Everything will be fine.
I mean, solid takes out here. You saw people panic, right? This thing bounced so quick. Couldn't even buy it. Dude, I was grabbing food with my kids. I was like, what is happening right now? thought the Wi-Fi was down. Here we are.
So did it start with a whole like tariff thing that with like the 100% tariff I saw like on the timeline?
Dude, I was
with,
doing
China?
bad things, grabbing my son at school. I don't know exactly when that happened, right? But man, my port is going through it. It's on the spot, bro. But again, I'm gonna ride it out. But I might even grab a few things. Yeah, Soul is getting blasted right now, dude. For the spot bros on Soul. God damn, you getting hit like Alk right now. I don't even want to look. We're at 187, bro. Also, maybe an opportunity. E38. I mean, 38.26. Trying to do its best. Bitcoin. Star of the show. 112. 422. We've heard really cool takes tonight. Also, a couple knuckleheads came up here. It's gonna happen, guys. I do the best I can. And you notice for some time, I was quiet. Mainly because my son, his friends over there doing a sleepover. I'm making them snacks, cookies. But I was letting these guys cook. You know, we had some really big brains in the room at one time, all at one time, which is tricky. And you notice at times, I just let dudes do their thing. We're trying to learn, you know, there's time for laughs and jokes, and I have a little alpha to share, right? But there were some people I wanted to hear from, personally, right? So understand that. Some of these space hosts won't humble themselves and tell you that out loud, right? Like, they have all the answers, they're the guy. I think collectively, we are the guys. You know? I have a friend who knows... Yeah, but I have a friend for everything here, right? I have a guy. For, you know, for whatever the situation may be. I'm sure we all do, right? We have our circle, we have our people who have their really strengths out here in certain things, right? Specialists, bro, if you may. So I like to put these people together in a room where people can really get feedback on the market live in a moment where maybe you were going to make a really bad trade. That was me. And there were no rooms like this, bro. It was panic and fear and making you want to make a bad trade, bro. Sometimes with the link in the jumbo for to trade with and stuff, you know, open the long, do the short. They don't care.
Pull up space. Pull up space.
Pull up space with a commercial break for a coin. I mean, there's no coin I'm selling you guys. Buckle up.
Honestly, Alk, you're the only one that has a space like that it's not just trying to like sell something crazy, you know, like
it's true.
It
No, I went through my sponsored arc, but I really want to believe we didn't change the show, right? Yeah, it didn't change the show, right?
A dude with 6 days in crypto, you could have had 6 days of experience and come to this show and you would know that it's a sponsor space. That's the difference. There's people that have years in crypto and people are talking about coins and they don't understand it's a sponsored space because it's not clearly recognizable, even with people that have years here. So yeah, you did the right thing.
Well, and I'll be honest with you, and with Bar, the whole thing, like, I made tons of money on that, and then I was so pissed out. I was like, what the hell is he flooding my bags for, you know? But he was dead right, because that idiot was fucking doing other bullshit, you know, being a bitch about everything that was going on, and he was just telling us the truth, and I didn't want to hear it at the time, because I'm holding big bags of it, right? But then everything that came out was all facts. And every single time, literally, I come in here, he literally speaks facts. And it's just, it's a refresh, you know.
I don't know if you know. Can I tell you something?
Yeah, Bar was crazy, bro. Bar was crazy.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, but you remember, like, how you called it before, and I was like, what the fuck is he doing flooding the bags? But it was because
Nah, there was fuckery going on. I swear to God, the moment it got weird for me, I blew it all up, right? And people didn't understand it because you weren't.
Sorry to interrupt you, but there's no value you put. You literally you have the best.
Well, how
heart
about
for
when
everybody
Bob
else?
was trading at $829 million market cap, and I had Wells out here that already done told me they had hold on. They had bought the dip and had 3.2 million. They were hyping the shit up to do nothing but sell. How about that? And then when I said that the lending protocol, that borrowing the money, and the way I explained the protocol, they turned it around and trolled me. And what had happened? What happened? And that's the guy that come up here tonight with 51 followers. That guy with 51 followers, it was probably the number 1 or number 2 wallet or number 3 wallet on IMF that just got liquidated tonight for $2.5 million. So at the end of the day, if that's all the little satisfaction he got. He created an alt account. That 51 people on that account is not his real account. That's his alt account. That's a whale that did not want me to tell y'all.
Wait, tell me, Easy. Buddy.
Zinni, say something beautiful, Zinni.
I've already been telling it for months. I can't go back over it.
Who is it?
I've already. So I don't know who the person is. I don't know who the person is. Like, have y'all not seen what I'm talking about? Like, have y'all not seen the liquidations? Like, all these guys that said Mog harder, do this. Like, bro, I knew it. Like, listen, I was all about the culture, all about the Mog. But I could clearly see the people at the top, they're not a community. They sold you. They put you under the bus. They were willing to fuck their whole community. The people at the top of Mog was willing to fuck the whole community. But yet, this is supposed to have been a community coin.
It's just so hard
and
to
I
know
was
what's
the
what.
only one telling people about it. I was the only one saying anything about it. And I got crucified and I got fucking trolled. And then the fucking whales, then the whales that weren't even a part of it, then the whales that were some of my fucking friends were trolling me. Because they didn't care. They didn't get liquidated. They done dumped on they done exit their bag at fucking 630, 700 million market cap. They exited. Now you don't hear them saying a fucking word about it. They don't say a word about it. They helped troll me. All I was ever doing was trying to help the little fucking guy in the room. The guy that has $4,000 in there. I don't give a fuck about these guys that got $2 million in some fucking meme coin. You understand the reality is when you can hold $2 million worth of fucking some vaporware, you're probably worth a lot more money. But the $4,000 and the $12,000 and the $22,000 holders, yeah, that was a lot to them. That was a lot to them. And I screamed at the top of my lungs, and I got nothing but trolled. Got nothing but trolled.
Yeah, you know how these guys are. You know they are. Retweet the room, guys. What a banger show. Don't mess with my boy Easy, dude. He'll hunt you. He'll hunt your liquidations. Get your ass. You goddamn right he will. Zintani.
You're damn right. So
He's watching your GPC wallet, Zintani. He's gonna liquidate you.
yeah, and I can see what the guys were doing, and I just helped them out.
I'm joking.
Like the whales that were hunting, the big whales that were really hunting all the community, because the 7 or 8 big whales, they were hunting there's 57,000 wallets there. They were hunting the 300, 400, 700 fucking people. That total was millions of dollars. And there you go. So get up tomorrow and go back to these whales that told you about IMF. Tell them GM, Mog, GM, Mog, brother. Keep mogging, brother. GM. And guess what? I am now somewhere between 100, above 150 holder in there. That's all I'm going to say. And I will be back to a 50 holder or a 70 holder. Yeah, and then I will fucking sell. There's no diamond handing. There's no nothing. Yeah. Yeah. What you see in Easy.eth wallet was with just a sample because it was cheaper for me to buy on Coinbase. And you know, I have a Coinbase vault with over $2.5 million in it. So there's no restrictions for me. When I hear people crying and saying, oh, I sent my money to Coinbase and I got 9-day wait period, I got 0 wait period because they hold $2.5 million of ETH for me in their vault. So when I want to do an ACH debit and fucking buy, and I had tens of thousands of dollars in USDC there, it was no problem. Right? I'm just giving reality. I am now a top 150 holder of MOG, and I will go up to a top 100 holder or a top 70 holder. Thank you for the free house. Thank you for the free money. Thank you for the down payment on my airplane. I tried to tell y'all 3 fucking months ago, 2 months ago, but it's fine. It's fine. Go do your GMs tomorrow. GM Mog. Go ahead and do it tomorrow. Go ahead and do it. And listen, I think about it.
It's fun. It's funny. It's funny.
I could have just jumped on the bandwagon with them and throwed a dozen, 2 dozen, 7 dozen more motherfuckers under the bus. I could have went on their side. I won and went on the right side. That's how I can sleep tonight. Because I told the truth and made money. Ain't that a phenomenon? You see, good wins in the end. Good prevails, bro. The evil got them liquidated. How did I put the tweet out 4 hours before they were getting liquidated? How did I put it out? Because I understand how the protocol works and I know how to go look on chain and I can go see what was about to happen. They were scrambling and scrambling and scrambling and scrambling. But guess what they were telling you the whole time? Come to my Wednesday night goddamn meeting to goddamn tell you more about fucking IMF. They fucked you. They all fucked you. And guess what? This time, they got fucked. Because they fucked with the wrong 2 or 3 whales. I had one other whale friend of mine help me. He didn't give a fuck. When I told him to do something, he did it. And now we're going to recoup all the money that we spent hunting your goddamn stock. We're going to make it all back on the way up.
God damn. Zintani, on a lighter note, usually fun, kind of funny.
I'm playing Slime Rancher.
Oh, my kids play that.
Shut the fuck up, bitch. They don't play Slime Rancher.
Nah, I swear to God, dude. My son's
they're
got...
not playing it like I play it.
Dude, my son has all these different, like, pens with all these weird things in it. I swear to God.
Well, your son is a refined gentleman with great taste.
He probably has, like, rare ones, because he'd be hitting me up for money all the time. He probably has rare slimes.
No, it doesn't cost money.
For real?
For real, Slime Rancher doesn't...
Whoa.
Scamming you?
Yeah, apparently.
No, you don't... There's no in-game purchases in Slime Rancher.
None. There's not like a DLC, nothing?
I don't think so. Let me check. No.
Oh, I'm gonna have to have a talk.
About to get bro called up.
I'm gonna have to have a talk with this dude. I just bought him a game tonight. He wanted some game on VR. I'm like, dude, you just got a game like 3 days ago. They're usually cheap, right? He's a good kid. So Friday night, he's got a friend over. I said, you know, just go crazy. Just do it. But anyways, how are your bags, Zintani? I was hoping to hear some kind of a joke, skit.
I don't like thinking about my bags. I don't know.
Same. I haven't looked.
You're a good dad, Al. You're a good dad.
Appreciate you. You as well, man. Shout out to parents out here, dude. You only live once, right? And all I've ever heard from people older than me is just do the thing, because you're going to regret it, right? So I do kind of spoil the kids a bit, but I also grew up with not a whole lot, so say what you want, bro. They're good. They're good kids, right? They put up with y'all, too.
But at the end of the day, they remember the time with you, right? Not the money spent on them.
Here we go.
That's
So
why
we're getting all sappy, man.
I remember as a kid, you know, my dad would always try to take me and do shit, spend money on me,
Sure.
and then
Core memories, man. That's the thing, right? And you don't know what's going to be a core memory. Sometimes it could be something not good. So
I
yeah,
remember my
right.
dad kicked my ass so hard that I had literally flipped my fucking heels overhead and almost landed back on my feet again. Those good memories.
Like, you know what I mean? If you think back right now to your childhood, right? Like, I'm sure there's a bunch of main events that pop up. Try it right now. And that's weird how your brain works, because you will kind of almost forget some things to make room for new things. That's how your brain operates. Which I wish there was a way to not maybe do that, or download things so you know, like a photo. Maybe they'll figure that.
right?
Well, yeah, for storage. But your core memories are there, right? So that's like something that you deem significant. Think about that. I don't even think you can control that. It's like your subconscious, or because sometimes, like I said, it could be a bad thing, and you think, okay, I'll just forget it. And you always hear from people like with PTSD and trauma that they can't. They like relive it almost, you know. So the brain is weird. I'm into the brain and stuff like that. Retweet the room. Obviously, crypto going through it. Zintani's here to save us. Zintani.
I'm here to make everything better.
You guys want to do a quick breakdown of the carnage?
Yeah,
I mean,
let's
obviously
do
the
it.
24-hour marks haven't fully aligned, but we got Bitcoin at 13,206. It is 6.99% in the red. Ethereum 3,874, 11.59% in the red. XRP $2.41, 14.08% in the red. Solana 190, 13.96 in the red. Dogecoin, it's about 19 cents, almost pushing 20. It is 20.44% in the red. Zcash, what a fucking juggernaut, man. This had a hard wick. This don't mean go buy Zcash now, because the opportunity's come and gone. This had almost 100% flip from the downside of today's market. It's actually one of the very few in the green. You want to start seeing green get sprinkled in here a little bit. It's at 4.6% at the positive. Link is at 17.85. It is 19.3% in the red. ADA, nobody gives a fuck about ADA. I'm not even reading you, ADA. I'm right off the Litecoin. Litecoin 98.32%, and Litecoin has less value than ADA. That shows you how much I love ADA. But that is 23.61% in the red. HBAR, it is 0.17. It is 19.28% in the red. AVAX, it is 21.4. We're 24.5% in the red. Pepe, a whole fuck ton of zeros, 5 to be exact. 692. It is 25.46 in the red. You have Bonk, 4 zeros, 1332, 29.89% in the red. But there's a common denominator, and do you guys see it as it scales? We have Bitcoin in the single digits in the red, Ethereum just at the first touch of the T, not even in the teens. It's at 11. We get to the teens, we're getting to the 20s. We've seen this before, guys, right? Like, this was big. It was a big movement. But we have more digital assets making up our ecosystem. So when we're looking at 7%, 10%, 16%, 20%, 24% in the red, we've seen this before. Act like we've been here, right? So it's not the end of the world. It could be opportunity. Maybe it's not. Time will tell. I know where my bets are. You're going to have to make your own decisions and convince yourself of what direction you may or may not be going. The true winners today, not only the DCAers, but the true winners are the people that did not sell because you thought the market was going to crash to the pits of Satan's asshole. You know, there was an umbrella. It didn't really fucking launch until about 5,000 feet from the ground. The landing was hard. Our ankles might be broken, but we see help. It's in the horizon. They're sending rescue vehicles. It's going to be okay. We've all seen 20+% days. Now, there'll be a moment where this 24-hour lines up with the Great Depression of, what the hell is it? I don't even know what day it is. Is it Friday? All right, so it's Friday. The Great Depression, the great crypto depression, October 10th, 2025, day of our Lord. But 25% with the market as is for a lot of assets in the red. We've seen it. There's going to be some awesome numbers that are going to be worthy of screenshotting when that hard wick lines up with the 24-hour value, because it's going to show you crazy greens. Some assets are going to be 80% up, 100% up. It might only last for a couple of minutes in a 5-minute structure for when the 24-hour lines up with the bottom of the market to where the market is 24 hours from that time frame. So pretty cool moments, something to talk about. You know, we're all here. You made it. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger, and it definitely teaches you things. If you did not learn something today, you are the true loser. And bros that got fully liquidated out of 7-digit portfolios, oh man, you know, I feel bad for you. If you made it, you can get it back. If you're dead, you can't make another penny. So don't do anything stupid. Go to sleep, regroup. Tomorrow's a new day. But man, could you imagine being a bro that woke up and your 14 mil is gone? Like gone. Like some of us with massive ports, yeah, 20% is a big movement. 25%, 30%, that is a massive movement, but at least we still have something, right? We have something to recover, to recoup, to believe in. These are our investments of convictions. Is conviction just a word that you say, or is it something you believe? And it's moments like these that test the will of a man and a woman when it comes to the world of crypto.
Powerful. You just survived the biggest shakeout we've ever seen, Zintani.
Good job. Very good stuff that I was paying lots of attention to. Thank you so much.
I love it when you lie to me, Zintani. It just kind of gets me a
It
certain
was
way.
the most important thing I know everything about what you were talking about, and it's important to say it, especially to the, especially to the kids in the audience. They need to know this stuff. This is exactly what, and thank you for being brave enough to share.
Yeah, she's funny as fuck, dude. I'm sorry, Zintani underrated comedy here. I'm gonna say it all the time because I get like awkward comedy. She's like doing jokes, and some of you you don't even get it, dude. You just don't get the humor. I'm sitting here laughing. I don't know. I find her funny, man. It's like it's the awkward humor. Like you just have to like understand.
She's the female Jason Williams.
And she's smart, bro. She knows more about crypto than half of this room. So I'm like, I was really trying to talk to her about it, and she's like, does her comedy, which is cool. I don't even know if she's doing comedy. That's the thing about Zintani. She's never said she's here for comedy, but she's funny. It bothers me, right? I'm like, why are you here? Is it comedy? See, she won't say it.
Alex, Shillin Villain?
Yeah, I mean, we've had our interactions. Not a huge fan, but yeah, go ahead.
He told me the reason I'm here is to flaunt my tits, so that's kind of just what I go with. I'm just here to
Nah,
flaunt my
that
tits.
dude's a clown show.
Well, I agree with him.
Oh. Okay. I mean, everyone has their way.
I'm not here to do anything else. That's it.
I mean, I like the honesty.
Yep.
Got you. Okay.
See, I don't think Slime Rancher is that great of a game. I've been playing it a couple hours. I've already got like most of the stuff on my ranch maxed out. I'm done. I have a setup. I'm making a bunch of money. It's just I'm not even. There's no. I feel like in games, if it's too easy, then you just don't even do it. You get bored of it. Like did you ever use cheat codes in GTA? It becomes boring as soon as you have all the money.
Yeah, but it's
boring.
fun. It's fun. Yeah, I mean, I
But
get it.
it's not like that in real life.
I get it.
You know, when you have all the money in real life, then it's just endless fun things to do.
Zintani, wait, there's people fearful, right? I've had to talk several people off ledges tonight.
Wait, what? For
Yeah.
what?
People are down, right?
Why?
The coins are down.
Oh, who cares?
Nah, people care, right?
I don't even look at it.
Where do you think the market's going, Zintani? People want to know.
It will go up and it will go down. If you stare at it and have a mental breakdown every fucking time it goes down, you're retarded. You're actually retarded. This is where you make money when it goes down. I haven't looked at it, so I have no idea what you're talking about. But, like...
Powerful.
Thank you, thank you. Is it... How much have we...
We've lost a lot. It's like the biggest shakeout ever with crypto.
Oh. Wait, what do you mean? What are you talking about?
You know what I'm talking about.
Bitcoin?
Easy. There's only $165 million in open interest left on Aster. Oh, and he left right when I said that.
We lost Blue. I think it's thrown people.
This is not the... What are we talking about here? Who is killing themselves?
Oh, no, I didn't say that. I'm saying people are down bad, right? I was just trying to get you.
What do you mean, down bad on what? On what?
You need to pull up these charts.
I'm looking at Bitcoin. I'm looking at the stuff I'm in. What is the problem? Was it your guys' meme coins have dumped?
Wait,
again?
no, I'm fine. My bags are a bit down, right? But I haven't checked. I'm not like gonna tally it out. I don't want to really know, per se.
Did you guys buy Machi Big Brother stuff again?
What do you think?
He got hacked again, huh? That's why people are on ledges? Oh no, Machi Big Brother his project got hacked. It's the 50th time this month. That's crazy. The guy can't stop getting hacked.
Yeah, no, it is weird, isn't it?
It's crazy.
$19 billion liquidated. Zintani.
Where? On what?
Crypto. The market as a
What do
whole.
you mean? All of crypto?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mainly GPC, I think. GPC.
Yeah, is my dev... Did you guys murder him? What's going on with that?
No, man. I missed the guy, right? I think he still blocked me. We've had that.
He can't keep you blocked, though.
I
He
know.
can't. You guys can't hate each other.
I'm not mad at the guy. I like the guy.
But you guys do this, like, a couple times a month, I feel like.
Yeah, we have these issues. I mean, I think
Wait,
it's...
he's had you blocked a minute.
Yeah, the last time really got to him, I think. But, enough about that, all right? Blue, what do you see out here?
You could send him an apology note. I could pass it to him if he wrote, like, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I think we're good.
You're not gonna make up?
I'm cool with the guy. I have no problem with him. I have to be the one? You're saying I should be the one to say something?
Were you the one posting on the timeline about him again?
I mean, maybe. But, I mean, he memes me as well, right? It's kind of what we do. You've seen the memes.
It's the dance. It's the dance.
You've seen the
dance.
memes, Santani.
Have I?
You've seen his memes about me. Come on. He has me on a couch. I was part of the marketing for his coin. He had me on like a couch and he kept calling me like a futon. Was it a futon Karen? Or
No,
something?
that was David Gochtenstein.
Was
I
it?
commented defending you.
For real?
Yeah.
Let's go.
David posted, like, wasn't he was like laying his legs on you or something?
It was weird, right? Yeah, I saw that too. It was very weird. And I was blocked while he did that. It's like, bruh.
What are you doing to these guys when I'm not here?
I'm a pretty chill guy sometimes.
Every time I talk to you, you're sitting by the fish constantly.
100%. It's by my desk.
You gotta be doing something.
I mean, I speak truth. Sometimes that rattles people.
Like easy?
Yeah, but I do it in the out fashion, right? But sometimes these guys don't like it, right?
Yeah.
I can't help that.
It's lonely at the top.
I mean, you're right. You damn right.
My dad said that. He said, if you're successful, get used to not having friends. But I really think he was just like jaded and bitter. I don't think that's true. But when I think about it, man, I think about my girlfriends. It's like, I went through like some crazy shit. And a lot of my girlfriends that I thought had my back, I realized like, I cannot explain their behavior as anything other than jealousy. I don't know. I don't know what would, but it feels bad, man, when you have friends that you care about or you've given money, you've given gifts, you've been their therapist, you've been there for them, and then you go through something and they're like, you can see that they're happy. Like they're happy that you're struggling, you're suffering. And they choose that moment to like dig a nail in. That's fucking weird. So maybe it is lonely at the top. I don't know. I just don't feel bitter about it. Like when I have friends that stab me in the back, I don't think everyone's like this. I think those are some dumb bitches. I need to go meet some not dumb bitches.
Pretty solid. I mean, people are... It's like shock and awe, right? Shock and awe tonight. I was out at dinner. My net worth started to plummet in a way.
Wait, what? What is plummeting? I don't understand. I'm looking.
It's
What
bad.
am I supposed to be looking at?
No, I mean, it was...
Oh, Solana, Jesus.
Yeah. I'm a soul bro.
Well, I mean, look at the beginning of.
Now what do I do?
Okay, how did it go that fast? What happened?
Apparently we put 100% tariff on China or something. I don't know.
Another one?
Yeah.
They at like 300% now.
I don't know. Again, I'm having dinner right with my kids, and just oh man, I don't know. I couldn't even tell. I was just eating still. Like, okay, I guess it's my life. I guess not.
Alright, well, everyone will be okay. Just take the stuff.
I'm being over dramatic to try to be funny. Honestly, it's gonna bounce back. It'll be fine, right? But
Yeah.
I think newer people or top blasters are probably mad. I'm fine. I mean, am I down a little? Sure. I'm not gonna tally the number. People are sick. They like want to know. You guys have wallet trackers and stuff where you just know how much you have all the time. That's disgusting, dude.
That shit will make you lose
Yeah,
money, I
like
swear
people
to
are looking
God.
at that right now. It's like, bro,
Yeah,
don't
you get
look at.
alerts. It's like,
Dude, I don't. Yeah, I don't want to know. Yeah, I don't want to know. I
Stop
don't want to.
looking at it.
Yeah, just put your head in the sand.
Don't look at it. Yeah, that's what I do. If I have a problem in my life, I just pretend.
Ignore
I just
it.
close my eyes. Yep. That's the way to do it.
Completely.
when I was broke, I would never look at my bank account. I could not do it. I just wouldn't look. I was always constantly overdrafting, constantly, but then I just wouldn't look at that, you know?
Yeah, I've been there. Done hit you with the fee. Which is just like, bro, I'm broke. You hit me with the fee now? It's like, it's blasphemy, dude. They do that.
Dude, sometimes I wonder if manifestation might be a real thing.
It
Because
is.
I remember working my shitty job at a laundromat, and I didn't have enough money for the bus. So I begged the bus driver to go to the laundromat, worked 2 shifts. I was exhausted. I was making nothing. And then the bus driver on the way back also still didn't have $1, didn't have any money to get back home. I begged the bus driver, like, please, can I just get home? He said no. He said no. So I had to walk miles and miles home. It starts raining. And I remember being so pissed off. I remember distinctly thinking, fuck this. I'm making money. Like it was a sentence. I'm going to have money. I'm not going to be broke. And then it just fucking happened. I remember thinking it like concretely, like this is the way it is. This is no more broke stuff. And then it stopped. Didn't stop immediately after, but I think pretty soon after. So, if you guys are thinking about jumping off of ledges and being broke, maybe you need to get in that abundance mindset or something.
I do believe in manifesting, though. But I think you also have to do the work.
Where did Easy go?
I think
So Easy came when everyone's down. He came to brag, and then he just left. He came to say how much money he has, and then he dipped.
I mean, Easy's just doing easy shit out here, right? Also, I think it was throwing some people off stage. Twitter's been really weird. Where I think it does, like, throw people down, and maybe they think I did it, so they leave. I think that sometimes, like, newer people. So, yeah. I don't think people are as excited as they were 2 days ago, 3 days ago, with the little pullback we had to holiday weekend. So I'm excited for that. I'm gonna still live my life. Obviously, crypto will be fine. I don't know about all your little silly meme coins, but crypto will be just fine. We've been out here for a minute, so I may start to wrap this thing up at some point here.
So we put tariffs on China again.
Yeah.
And that's what's fucking us. It'll go back up.
Yeah, we lost 19 trillion. So,
The U.S.?
I think like the market as a whole, the stock market, everything went. Blue's back. Here we go. Blue, can you tell Zintani that it's been brutal? She's not getting it.
I'm looking, but I don't remember how much money I had in this stuff, so I don't know how far it's down.
I feel like you use that girl math, right?
I literally don't. Yeah, I use girl math all the time.
How do you survive? Remember, didn't you say your rent was 7K?
Yeah,
A
maybe
month?
I just.
Was that a meme when you said that, or that's real?
No, it's 6,500, and I have a 500 electricity bill.
Zintani, I feel like I could like find you a cheaper place. It is a lot of electric. I think it must be your heat too, right? Or something.
It's New York, though.
Yeah, but what do you have? Everything on?
No.
Like right now?
No, I have a bunch of little trinkets that I keep on sometimes.
Like your place must be huge. Can you like run around it right now? We could hear you. Like,
The terrace is massive.
bruh, I need
The
a terrace.
terrace is huge, huge, huge.
Okay, so you bougie.
It's bigger than my apartment.
Do you
And
go
it's
out there?
up in the sky. Yeah. I was gonna hold parties, but then I realized, oh, I'm a lone wolf, so I just like chilling on my huge terrace that I was gonna go throw parties on. So.
Which is pretty far.
But I could still throw stuff. I don't know.
Do you have dogs or something?
I have one dog and one cat.
Okay. They get along?
Yeah.
No, they don't.
I mean, they're brother and sister, so they have little fights, but then they love each other, and then they have little fights. I don't know. It's usually the cat is being an asshole, and then the dog is being sweet. So I have to tell the cat to stop being an asshole.
Dude, dogs are afraid of some cats. It's funny,
Yeah.
actually. It's actually funny. Alright, Blue, give us the damage. How bad is it?
Well, I got kicked a little bit here, so I had to reconfigure it, and I did some room surfing. It seems like morale's back. I mean, the people that know nothing, they still know nothing. And then everybody else that was in the grease trap about an hour ago, they took all the information and went back to their friends, and now they're all excited, basically saying this is it, this is the floor, this is the bounce. We got to hold the line. So, you know, it seems like there's, you know, they're licking their wounds. Just like when Zintani's cat is beating up the dog that's being sweet. You know, the wounds are being licked, and everyone's realizing that, you know, it could have been worse. We're here. You know, liquidation bros, I mean, they're on suicide watch. I'm worried about them. You know, those leverage bros, they don't even have a room open. So, you know, that's tough. I can't really tell you where they're at. But think about these prices, right? Just a couple weeks ago, I'm not even going to say months ago, just a couple weeks ago, people were saying we weren't going to see sub 4,000 Ethereum. And that below 4,000 Ethereum would have been the end of the world. You know, Solana holding 200 to be able to pick up Solana in the 170s, that was like a figure people threw at you and said, oh, you missed it. You know, you can go on and on and on. I mean, Pepe, I don't know what the total crypto market cap of Pepe is right now. But those that like that asset, you definitely didn't have this in your cards. Not until the middle of October, right? It's supposed to be October. And then we got November, and then December. Yeah, that's its own little thing. So it could be a blessing, it could be a curse. And it's funny, it's just like that meme. Right? Well, they'll show Bitcoin at 100,000 and there's one person in line. They'll show Bitcoin at 124,000 and the line is endless. It goes off the page of the meme. We're almost psychologically at that point where these numbers and figures that everybody were salivating over a few weeks ago, right now they're hesitant. Now maybe it's not their fault. Maybe it's a lack of buying power, right? People that had to file extensions, well, you're dealing with that. It's almost October 15th. Kids back to school, your moms and dads, single bros, together bros and girls. Listen, I'm proud of you. You're doing what you're supposed to. Your kids are going to have lunch money on Tuesday. Good for you. They come home, that light switch is going to illuminate. Even though we can't afford Zintani's $500 electric bill, and we have to shut off that switch when we leave the room. And we bought LEDs about a year and a half ago, doing everything we can to save that electric dollar. Because, you know, New York, we're supposed to be hydroelectric. Wasn't that supposed to save us, Zintani? I mean, I'm currently in New York right now.
Yeah? Why are you guys crying? Just go ask a billionaire for 50K and buy the dip.
Jason, I've never asked you for nothing. I know you're listening, Jay.
Jason's
Brother
not
Blue
going to do
needs
it.
a loan.
That
Can you
guy's
help
cheap.
a brother?
That guy, no one's getting any money out of it. I think Alchemist got some money out of him. Actually, Alchemist, you have any advice?
What are you talking about?
He's never given me any money.
He tipped me one time. He tipped me one time a long time ago. I've helped. I've helped him with a player or two.
How did you do that? How did you bat your eyelashes at him?
I didn't, right? I think he caught some wins around me. I get tips like that all the time, though, for that when people are winning. You know, but obviously tonight, no.
Well,
people are down.
go get your USD and go buy the dip with your checking account. There you go. That's what I'm looking at. I'm looking at this shit. I just see a buy opportunity. What's the problem? There is no problem unless you make problem.
That was hot. I'm not gonna lie. We gotta get Zintani to do the Russian accent. You gotta do a whole skit like that.
I'm Russian and Hungarian by blood. I can tell when I date men too. Like the Russian side of me comes out sometimes, but then the Hungarian side is so sweet to them. So it's like these two monsters fighting for power. But the Russian side of me, like, if I'm talking to a man, it will come out, and I will think, "What is your use? Why are you here? If not to pay bill, you'll not pay bill. Get out of my face."
No, that's great. That's great. But yeah, that's it, Alec. You know, I mean, we lived through the excitement. This is the aftermath. I mean, Blue was supposed to come home and take an old man nap. You know, I was doing errands. The sun was shining. I was like, you know what would be really good right now? A nap. And then the market happened. And then the endorphins started going. And I started buying. Now I feel like I've just done a fucking kilo of Tony Montana. And all I did was push buttons. I should probably be grateful. Because what I bought today will be here tomorrow. That kilo, it would have been gone. I could have given it to Easy, and he would have sold it for me. Because we could have made some money. Because we're good like that. Just a skit, guys. YouTube, just a skit. There's no kilos. Kilos of sugar, right? Sugar in the raw. We sell it on the street corner to put in your coffee. Because there was a great sugar shortage. But yeah, man, it was a vibe. It was hype. It was cool. Now we're crashing emotionally. The endorphins are gone. You're looking at that powder and you're saying, maybe I save it for the next dip, or will there be another dip?
Why are you guys crashing emotionally? Stop. Just stop. Just stop. Put smile on face.
Don't worry. Be happy.
Yeah, play some Slime Rancher. It's not that good, actually. Don't play Slime Rancher. Just play the aisle. You know, if you're feeling sorry for yourself, you should really think about how dinosaurs had it. If you play the aisle, you know, these fuckers were born in the middle of a forest. Everything wants to eat them. They're all alone. Their mommy and daddy isn't protecting them. You have to fucking fend for yourself. It's cold. It's scary. It's hard to be a dinosaur. And you're complaining about a dip? Grow up. You know, it's time to grow up. Stop being a bitch. Okay, I'm going to bed.
That sounds good.
It's really not. You guys should not get emotional. It will go up and it will go down and it will go up and it will go down. If you get emotional on either side, you're not going to make money. If you get too excited when it goes up, you're not going to make money. If you get too sad when it goes down, you're not going to make money. When it goes down, it's a good buy opportunity. That's how you should always see it. It should be opposite emotionally. You can find other money or like some other pocket of money. Or I don't know. I don't want to give financial advice. But
No, you're right though. You're right. You're right.
Who's continuing to sell Bitcoin right now? I am interested as we're at 111,000. Who is still selling, goddammit? We told you to hold.
I mean, I don't see the problem.